shall we begin?
Let's.
All right, cool. If you guys recall, you are here in... fucking headphones are terrible right now. You are in Last Wall. It has been completely devastated by the Whispering Tyrant. You've kind of shown up in the wake of all that he's done. He, with his army, swept south, took Castle Everstand, kind of scoured the earth. He left. He's now in Absalom, preparing to siege like the last bastion of humanity. But he's waiting, it seems, according to those you've talked to, for reinforcements. So you guys are cunningly heading to an outpost that he expended a vast amount of resources to acquire, as he used one of his few remaining radiant fires to destroy the bastion at Hammer Rock, and now it is an undead fortress. You guys have made your way through the woods. You engaged in a little light horsing around with some friendly fey creatures, and you recovered two of the bodies of the former team, and you know that there are 2 more members of that former team unaccounted for. But yeah, you guys are all set. And you are standing at the edge of like this weird wood that's grown up in the wake of the radiant fire, and you're looking out over like a mile-long, completely blasted like landscape. It's like the surface of the moon or something between you and the Fortress of Hammerrock, which is like up on a hill. What would you like to do?
I have no idea.
Fantastic.
We gotta keep searching for the bodies, right? Do we know where they are?
I mean, we had an idea of where one of them was, right? Because we were headed towards it.
Yes. You recall where one of them is. You can double back and go check it out if you would like.
Oh, wait. The girl, right? That was stabbed through the head.
Weren't we like chasing something, and that's why we couldn't like stop and...
No, we were being chased by the hunt.
Yes.
Right.
Oh,
but didn't they say that one of those companions was in that dead area or something? That's what I'm remembering.
Yeah, so you found one. You found one at the edge of the woods. You actually spoke with Dead on it, and it said like, yeah, we all died. I was the last one to die. I don't know how to get into the fortress. One of these other corpses does, though.
You gotta deactivate those wards.
You then fought the blight at the heart of the forest that was like corrupting this area of it, and it had killed a second member of the team. He was a paladin of Regathiel, and his shield was like destroyed, and his body was impaled by one of the creature's tentacles. And you saw the remains of a third person on your way out. You like noted its location, but you had to continue your relay race. But yeah.
So we can circle back for that guy. We have the body that's in the bag, right? That we just shoveled in there.
You do, in fact, have a body in the bag.
Should we talk to that one?
That we have not talked to yet, correct?
Correct.
The Paladin's remains?
Yes, that is the Paladin of Regathiel's remains. Yeah, I mean, you can certainly, like, shake him out and find the skull and cast Speak with Dead on it. Or something more ceremonious, your choice.
We'll try and do it respectfully.
Of course.
No, I think we should make a play scene out of it. If we can. Shakespeare in the Park kind of thing.
Interesting.
Sir Stalsgaard will be like, it's good that you still have a sense of humor after all we have seen, but perhaps we should just speak with
That's
Dead.
all I have left.
Perhaps we should just talk to him and see what he knows.
Thank you,
Well,
for the pragmatism in the group.
It's what we dwarves do. He'll give like a nod to Noggin, like that dwarven nod.
Yeah, of course.
They're like having like a.
My axe.
I imagine that like.
am I allowed to do that nod because I know you and we're friends? Is it like a dwarf only thing?
No. That's not how this works.
You've given him a pass.
I just thought I would ask. I wasn't sure.
You can't just do.
Did you see that thing I posted, Garm? Are you still in the HHG Discord or no?
Oh, I don't fuck.
I posted something in the memes. It's do you know those YouTube videos of like white girls getting accepted to colleges?
Yeah.
And like they're super happy and they're crying and their parents are crying and they're like, I can't believe it. Is this real? Is this happening? a guy on TikTok, a black guy on TikTok, is holding a piece of paper that says free N-word pass, and then it's him on the left side and them on the right side, and they're like crying and reacting. He's like nodding. He's like, "You're good to go, bro. Yeah, do it. Do it." Oh man.
TikTok's cursed and I love it.
Yep.
It's amazing.
But yeah, you guys give each other dwarven nods. Hugo's like, I don't know, it feels like appropriation. He just stands there awkwardly, which is, pretty common for Hugo.
Canon,
Yep, that's canon Hugo right there. You can't speak with that on it. Yeah, the skull will or he's not bones and stuff like that. This guy was just impaled, so his kind of probably desiccated body will lurch into motion, and his dead eyes will open. Why have you awoken me? Who are you?
Noggin Darkbrew, a pleasure.
Remember, don't ask any questions.
I'll put out my hand to shake his hand and then realize he's like a broken husk of a person.
Give him the nod.
No, can't do that.
Give him the nod.
Yeah. What did you guys like? He'll be there your question.
Oh, apologies. Eirrik?
He'll turn his head in a regular 97-degree angle, and you hear a bone snap as he turns to face Eirrik. Ask your question.
We should ask him if he knows how to get into the fortress, right?
Something
how
about
do we
the
get into the
wards.
fortress? What happened to the wards? This guy died to the little fucking ooze tentacle boy, so we don't really need to care about that.
Does he realize that Gogurt is just yogurt?
It's not true, but you say that. That's not true.
That's not true.
But it tastes different, and it gives you little cuts next to the side of your mouth. When you
Oh my god, it cuts your
does give you the
cheeks.
cuts.
Oh god, it's the worst. But it's so good.
Yeah, he will be like, so your first question. Do you know how to disable the thing?
Do you know how to disable the wards? Oh wait, we know that
No,
it's
no,
the
no.
wizard that knows how to do that.
How do you disable the words?
Yeah, how do you disable the wards is the right question.
Sure. He will make a check to resist. He struggles and he's like, "Ugh. It is a complicated process." He will tell you a phrase that takes about 30 seconds to say. And it's an ode in Dwarven that he's saying the words of Noggin, but he obviously doesn't understand what they are. And it's an oath of service and stuff like that. Punching it at 9, leaving it 5, leaving it all on the field, giving 110%, one of those sort of oath things about protection. Yeah, it's about 30 seconds long. And he says that you must speak that, exactly that, while you stand no more than a stone's throw from the walls.
Good thing I memorized it.
And then, after he finishes answering your question, he'll "Ugh, did not resist. I do not know you. I pray you use that well."
My apologies, fair.
Can we make a sense motive check? Can he lie? Okay, hold on. Mechanically, can somebody lie when they're... You know what?
If he had, with a spellcraft check, you would know that he's compelled to tell you the truth. He seems to have tried to resist you and failed on that question.
Okay, so we know that he failed the roll. Okay.
Yes.
I guess we'll take some time to explain why we're here. I mean, there's no time.
Yeah, as soon as you mention that you're here on behalf of Last Will, be like, "Oh, I thought you cultists. Good. Ask away. Happy to help. Burn the heretics."
Yes, indeed. Burn the heretics.
He just didn't know who you were.
Right, no, I got that. I don't think we've introduced
I
ourselves
clearly
once this
introduced
campaign.
myself.
I specifically, I took a second, I was like, he knows there's Noggin Darkbrew. Darkbrew does not sound like a good name.
It's only because my brew is the darkest.
One day we'll turn you over to light brew. You'll be like a cider guy.
Oh no!
You won't?
Oh no, dude! Noggin starts talking about pilsners all the time.
Oh no!
Noggin Pilsner brew. He did not become an adventurer. He had like rickets or something. He didn't leave the house.
We're stinky.
Noggin Amber Brew.
Jesus. Noggin IPA. They just leave you out in a field for 30 days and let you ferment.
Wouldn't be the first time I was left out in the field for 30 days.
So, this guy's like, well, enough chit chat. What else do you wish to know?
Like to know how to get into the forest, how to get into the fortress.
Yeah, he will tell you.
Are there any traps? Maybe other traps.
He will say that they got within range of saying the phrase. He'll be like, "There." To answer your question, there is a main entrance and a back entrance. Both lead in to Hammer Rock. The entire structure is guarded by the wards until you dismiss them. You ask him, like, what are the undead doing there? And he'll be like, there was a powerful dragon that took to skies upon our approach, and we fled from it, trying to come up with a better strategy. I believe it was a worm wraith.
It doesn't sound good.
No, it does not.
I'll make a knowledge religion check.
Yeah, it is not good.
Worm Wraith reminds me of like the Nazgul from Lord of the Rings.
Worm wraiths can only be made from the bodies of good aligned dragons, and it turns them into basically Syndricoses.
Sick.
However, instead of doing cold damage, they do necrotic damage, and sometimes instead of doing necrotic damage, they do ability damage with their abilities, as they're like a shadow.
There's got to be something in this broken ass game that makes you immune to ability damage, right?
It's very hard. You also believe that its breath weapon can do negative levels.
Sick. Do we have death wards?
Death ward will stop that. That's for sure.
So here's my plan with the dragon.
We kill
I
it.
charge in head first.
We play it by ear.
Blatant disregard for my own safety.
And
I trust in Arazni to protect me, and I roll 20. So, like,
See, there it is. The dragon takes a giant fucking claw to try to kill it. I'll parry it.
yeah, you see Noggin just nimbly dodge, stumbling over a rock, rolling like a bowling ball.
I mean, who would expect anything less from Noggin?
Yeah, I mean, you can talk to this guy a bit more. He'll tell you, like, about his backstory. But as far as, like, useful information for what you guys are about to do, he's got zip.
How'd your other friends die?
We were separated upon entering the woods. The dragon did not leave the safety of his fortress. Heard the sounds of nature around us. He doesn't know where they went. He came upon an ooze. He tried to stealth past it. He suspected it had blind sense as it attacked him with a tendril and, like, grappled him. He hacked at it a couple of times, and then it killed him.
And what have you left undone in the mortal world, brother?
He will say, and you would, he told you a little about his backstory. I'll tell you his backstory. He was a slave in Nidal, and he escaped using cunning and became a paladin of revenge. So he'll be like, no, there's not much I left undone with my former life, though there's always time for killing undead. Is he probably, like, murdered his owners and anyone that got in his way. Yep.
In the name of
In the name of Regathiel, in the name of lawful good.
Yeah, what a man.
Yo. So yeah, do you guys want to? Yeah, he'll, like, answer a couple more questions and he'll go back to being limp.
I mean, I think we got as much as we could.
Yeah.
I guess we can go get the other bodies just to make sure, because that worm wraith seems bad.
Yeah.
Yogurt thing.
The third one...
We could ask him about the Gogurt thing.
The third one you find seems to have been strangled by a bunch of assassin vines. So you go into the woods. It takes maybe half an hour to like traverse a little bit and find them. He's like, have you seen that new movie Jungle Cruise?
With The Rock?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Have you seen Jumanji?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know them Jumanji plants? No.
Also with The Rock.
The OG Jumanji with Robin Williams. What year is it? Yes?
1986.
Sure.
No. 1993?
Yes or
I think
no?
it's like 2001.
Yes? You said, okay. You know them Jumanji... My point is, you know them Jumanji vines? Them hentai vines? It looks like this halfling has had...
You could have just said hentai. We all know what that is.
Oh, sorry. It looks like this elf had a real bad time of it.
Five.
He has been hentai vined to death, and there are vines growing through him.
He's older than me.
As you approach, the vines...
Sorry, Walt.
It's fine. It's your time.
I'm so old. Continue.
Jitzel's like 70.
That's true.
Yeah. Do you hear it? Are you hearing us all right, Grandpa? Did we we got the Zoom set up for you?
How's the chess going over there, bud?
Poon!
So, you find this guy. He's been killed by vines. The vines have grown through him and around him. As you go to approach them, they animate, and it's a bunch of assassin vines. You quickly kill them because they're like CR7. And you find his body. Sadly, this one is so badly ruined that you cannot speak with dead on it.
Unfortunate.
Really?
Yes, he has to have an intact jaw.
Does it have to be his jaw?
Unfortunately, yes.
You're just gonna like
What?
Frankenstein something
jaw.
together.
Yeah, like,
What?
He just like if I killed a boar and stapled the boar's jaw, would that work?
Are you trying to make a WoW troll? Or whatever,
He's
like...
trying to make a necromancer.
I don't know what's happening right now.
Oh, Necromancer. I have plenty of those coming up. We're fine. I got exactly what you want.
Oh, great.
There's tons of Necromancers and plants. It's nothing but plants and Necromancers the rest of this AP.
Plants.
Nothing but plants.
I'm so tired of
Stop.
plants.
It's plants all the way down.
Campaign in a fucking desert. There's no plants in the desert.
Remember when I bought?
Ah, the old desert campaign, you say? Well.
Across an oasis.
You're ambushed.
In book four, they need you to go to the plane of assassin vines. Exactly.
You know the Pokemon Executor, right?
Isn't he like a palm tree?
Yeah.
Dude, I was watching something the other day. You find Boots of Striding and Springing and a Widen Metamagic Rod on his person. I've put it all on the party sheet. Moving on. You're back at the fortress. You don't know what to do. What would you like to do?
Boots of Striding and Springing. We're getting close to the actual fortress?
Yes, I mean, so you are where you were, a mile away from it, until you tell me you'd like to do something.
So we have this Dwarven Ode, which kind of makes sense because we know this used to be like a Dwarven fortress.
Yes, you know that Hammerrock was built atop the Dwarven ruins of Glerhadring, which was like a small fortress or citadel or something that this was built on top of.
And where was the fourth body at? I'm sorry.
You've not found the fourth body.
That's a good answer. I mean,
we know where they are, right?
I don't think we know what.
Yes, you seem to be missing the body of a halfling by the name of Quellen. She was the scout.
Do you guys feel like there's anything else we're going to learn from these that we didn't already learn, or?
the fact that we haven't found her is something interesting, but I think we can head up.
Yeah,
I mean, we have an idea of what we need to do, right? Should we try the back entrance? Or
I think so.
It's probably going to be longer to go all the way around.
Yeah, I mean, you can certainly circle around. If you want to, like, without having to make any checks, maintain, like, a distance of, like, I don't know, 1,000 feet, and circle around, it'll add, like, 10 minutes or something. I don't know.
Sounds good.
Probably, like, Probably like half an hour. Probably like half an hour or something.
How long has it been since are my 2-hour buffs gone, basically?
If you cast anything at the start of the chase, they'd be gone by now.
Yeah, I think I cast heroism on everybody.
Yeah. Because you guys did the chase, and then you went back into the woods, and then came back out of the woods, and now you have to walk all the way up to here and figure out what you're doing. So yeah.
I'll mark 4 charges of freedom movement.
Sure.
Or 5 for my homie.
Yo, respect. Gives you a nod.
Respect. But not a dwarven nod.
No, I would never.
Here is Glenderfang. Or sorry, here's Hammerrock. Let me share this. It is massive.
Wow, that is massive. Zoom in a lot. All right, where are we?
Oh, shit.
You guys can be wherever you would like.
The back entrance.
You want to be at the back entrance. Yep, it should be revealed.
I think it's the top one, maybe?
That's the top left is the front. The back is the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Bottom right. Let me just get your characters here. Oh, I want this. This is what I want. Haha. All right, so you'll see yourselves. You're incredibly tiny down there.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Yeah.
super small.
This is a big map.
Indeed. Is that everyone? Okay, everyone's there. Yeah, you guys want to be all the way down here. Yeah, it was drawn like 5-foot squares, and then it says 1 square equals 20 feet on the map.
Ooh. God damn, this place is massive.
It's quite big.
Fun. Oh, wow.
But yeah, examining it from the outside, it seems as if it's surrounded by... It's on top of a very steep thing, and those 2 brown lines that run alongside it are a trench to, like, stop cavalry. So it, like, goes down 5 feet, goes up 5 feet, and then it's like that dirt was moved onto the berm on the other side, forming a higher rise that then the walls were built on. So it's pretty steep walls. But yeah, it seems as if this set of doors here, the eastern gate, could be one of your ways into here.
Well, we have a dwarven saying.
Yeah, I mean, do we see any of those runes on the door or anything? Or, like, do we just try to go?
Would you guys like to get this close?
I think we need to get closer.
We gotta get closer.
Whenever I feel like a
You're muted, ibuprofen.
We would have asked how close we would have had to be to spell
Stone's
runes.
A stone's throw. But
Yes.
whose
Stone's
throw?
A dwarf, I would imagine.
Probably like 100 feet.
100 feet sounds good.
So closer.
Like at the front of the door here, so.
Yeah.
So,
You can just do a pointer with distance.
Seems like a good place to stand.
Sure.
Fantasy Grounds just closed on me.
Who is... Oh, it was just for you. Everyone else is still here. Who is saying the thing?
The dwarf, I would assume.
Either one of you... Eirrik speaks Dwarvish, right?
Yeah, either one of us can say it.
Sure. Who would like to do it?
Linguistics check or just say?
Make an intelligence check.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and let Eirrik do it.
You seem to recall it all by yourself without needing to ask for any help. As you finish saying it, there is like a faint glow of runes alongside all of the walls that you can see. And it kind of glows for a second, and then it fades away.
Sick.
Yeah,
Seems like it worked. Spellcraft check.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah, spellcraft.
Some sort of magic.
That's what I thought. I wasn't sure.
You believe it was some sort of magic leaving, some sort of abjuration being suppressed or something like that.
Huh.
Yeah. Where to next, boys?
Someone go lick it.
I guess we go towards the door.
What an odd suggestion, Jitzel.
Can you push the map again?
Should we
Yeah, I can.
lick it?
Should we lick it?
I'm just moving you guys up a little bit. Okay, you can be however you want, though. I just want to zoom in my map.
Any openings or?
You do not see any creatures. You don't see any dragons. You don't see anythings. Those are closed, and they are wooden gates. Wooden gate doors.
As we were walking up, how bad was the undead?
There were none.
I'm gonna do a teleport.
It was like the surface of the moon. There was nothing around. It was after a blast had gone off, is what it looked like.
You believe in the moon.
That's so funny.
Believe in the moon. I just think it's the backside of the sun.
I mean, we gotta walk up to the gate, right? Like,
You're a dull boy, Billy.
like this is why we're here.
I mean, yeah, I guess we go in.
Unless you guys just want to like
I'm gonna walk up to the gate and try to open it, I guess.
I'd
Yeah.
rather not open that gate. I can just teleport us to the other side of it.
Well, I will walk up to the gate then.
Yeah, I realized I can do that at this level. I can just kind of teleport people around freely. It's really strong.
So,
as a move action, I can teleport you guys.
Should we have been doing that the whole time?
We are now.
And you remember that whole chase
Wait.
sequence that we had to go through?
Hold on, you can teleport us how far?
I have Dimension Door cast at 14th level. I can use it up to 16 times a day or give smites. So I can just Dimension Door.
Wow, that's really good. And you've been giving us smite,
which is +7 to damage and bypass.
I mean, that's also really.
Is that to all targets or just one target?
Everyone but me. Whenever I spend a Kai point.
Oh, so you wouldn't get Dimension Doored.
No, I do not get Dimension Doored.
Oh, that's spicy.
Yeah, so I just send people into the fight, then I show up the next round, as I have to start my performance and then use my other action to.
Fantastic. That's cool. I like that.
It's super cool, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just spend a round of performance and teleport you guys to the other side. I'll be there next turn.
Yeah, place your mini where you would like them to be.
We don't know what's on the other side, so I guess like right inside the door.
Precisely. I feel like that's the point.
I mean, Garm's casting the spell. Is that where you'd like him to be?
They each choose individually.
What?
Really? How does that
The
work?
Sensei may affect all allies within 30 feet rather than himself, spending Kai points once, not for each. At 10th level, he may spend 1 Kai point to do some specific things instead. So, I'm sorry.
I mean, honestly, do we want to use it?
Can you share your spells?
Yes, I can share anything I spend from my Kai pool. So I can share Abundant Step, that's how I share.
But it's not as though they're casting it, you're casting it.
I am casting it, but they take it.
Before
I think they all have to be adjacent and stuff like that.
Okay, I'm cool with that then.
Right?
That
I mean, so like you're casting it and they're getting the effects of it. Oh, I see what you're saying. I mean, why can't you just spend the Kai point to just do Dimension Door with yourself?
Because Dimension Door Abundant Step says I can only take myself with it.
Oh, so they get to cast Abundant Step.
Yes, they take my Abundant Step.
So it's not Dimension Door, it's Abundant Step.
Dimension Step or Abundant Step is Dimension Door.
Is it a Queon Monk power or something else?
No, it's base mode.
Okay, yeah, so the Queon Monk powers are you're casting spells. I didn't know if you were casting the spell or if you were using a key power. So then, yeah, they'd each just get to Dimension Door however they saw fit.
Yeah, that's how I think it works.
Yeah, I agree as well. I didn't know if you were casting the spell Dimension Door using a Queon. Yeah, okay. Hence the confusion.
Yes.
So you guys each get to go up to 600 feet anywhere on the map. Independent of each other, you have telepathic bonds, so you can coordinate. Otherwise, I'd say it's probably impossible to be adjacent to each other.
I mean, I would say just inside the door, I guess.
If that makes sense, because you all in the same moment have to choose where to teleport.
But because we're telepathically linked, we can all choose it together without talking.
Yeah, that's the only way I'd say this works, because otherwise what I'd have to do is I'd have to hide every mini on the map except Zim's and be like, Zim, place yourself where you'd like to be. And then I would like hide Zim and be like, Jitzel, place yourself. Because if you guys go in the same square as each other, you like take damage. You like knock people around.
class is so dumb.
Before I go, I would like to cast Mirror Image on myself.
Sure. So you guys place yourselves where you would like to be. Each one of you place your own person.
Buff too, Garm?
This is going to be a lot of fighting.
Yes. You should do
Heroism it is. Do you also want heroism?
I'll be sure about it. Save your second level.
Okay. Third level. I have one.
Like all your guys like excess wealth and weight you don't want to be carrying around. Stalsgard has like set up a camp like 1,000 feet or something away from this entrance and is like hiding it. So he's back there. Like if you guys need to fall back to a position to like rest or whatever.
What a bro.
Yarp. Yeah. You guys can see a little further. You're inside the first gatehouse. You can see a portcullis that's closed, which leads to a second portcullis, which is closed, which leads to a set of closed doors.
Shit.
There seems to be like a winch next to you that you can, or chains next to you you can pull on to open these doors. It looks like it takes one of you on each side pulling at the same time to open these doors. And then Garm can walk through.
We'll open the doors for Garm.
Yarp.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There you go.
All I had to do is give some advice. Now, how are we getting through these portcullis? I assume the same way.
Is there an obvious way that can we, like...
Yeah, you can make a disable device check if you were on the other side of the doors to open those doors. These portcullises look like they have winches up in the, like, bailey above hand. Like, on the level above that you could manipulate to, like, open or whatever.
Can we, like, fly over them, or are they floor to ceiling?
Yes, they are floor to ceiling portcullises. You guys are in an enclosed, like, tunnel.
Okay.
And there's murder holes above you.
So we can't get to the... Oh, can we fly through the murder holes?
Yeah. Are you guys flying?
I suppose.
Why are you even trying to figure out how to go through a door? It's just a wall.
Yeah, I mean, we could just go around. We could just go over.
This is a castle. This is just the outer wall. You can just fly over the top.
Why don't I just... Yeah.
I mean,
You have the carpet, right?
Yeah, if we fly, like, everything inside could see us.
That is fair. That is fair.
we can, like, peek up over the walls.
Just fly around and give us an idea of what it is and where we should go.
Yeah.
And then we could just...
Give me a stealth check.
Come on, Aladdin. Get on that fucking carpet.
And...
Around like the blue hippo man from Diddy Kong Racing. Yoo-hoo! And,
like Mr. Popo?
Got that reference.
I feel like that's too niche of a reference. That was
wow, okay. Alright.
Fly around, my guy. Show me what you got. Cool. Give me a perception check as well. I will show you what you see.
You show me the world.
It was too obvious, wasn't it? It was too obvious somebody had to say it.
Okay. You see many a thing. Wish this had like a spray paint tool.
It'd be really useful. It's really hard to get corners and shit.
Yeah, I just kind of clip them. It's fine. Blurp. Blurp. Okay. Get a general idea, Ivy?
Yes.
That works for me.
There you go. That is what you see.
Do I see a large battalion of undead soldiers?
No, you do not.
Do I see anything?
With a 30, you do not.
Not even.
What about
nothing?
with
It's like the surface of the moon. There's like no motion, no wind. It's like dead quiet. The ground inside is completely blasted and cratered and like perfectly smooth, and you can see like sections of it that look almost glassy and reflective.
I guess I'll go back to the party and tell them, like, I think we should just fly over and land, like, in a section of the courtyard. I don't see anybody.
I mean, are there, like, I assume there's some sort of, like, it's like a castle walls or something like that we can like hop up to?
Yeah, sorry. It's still shouted to you guys. All this shit here is walls.
So
If that makes sense.
They've already said this, Walt, but we don't know if anybody's squatting here, do we? I mean, we heard about a dragon, but
That is all you've heard is that there's a dragon.
but the dragon flew away.
Maybe.
No, he said the dragon did not pursue them into the woods.
Yeah. Wait.
Okay.
The dragon did come out of here, though, right? And leave?
No, it didn't. It chased them away and then it went back. There's certainly a dragon roosting here, last you've heard.
Okay.
An undead ghost dragon.
Oh, good thing we have ghost touch weapons then.
As you have found out, it is a undead ghost dragon.
It also appears that, if we had just come in the front door, we could have just walked in. As opposed to this long gauntlet in the back entrance for some reason.
The front one is a moat and a drawbridge.
Oh.
We could have just flown over. Anyways, boys, I suggest we just fly over a narrow section of the wall, maybe like
we can just dimension door inside there.
Like here-ish area.
Right? Isn't that a thing, Garm? You can just dimension door everywhere?
You can get 600 feet every round. Be where you
right, but why waste his key points when we can just fly?
One key point is either a dimension door or a smite.
But his carpet is one fly. One fly.
Sorry, like, why bother worrying? All of us fly for free, right?
True. Can we all just pile onto the carpet?
Sure. We're gonna have the other 3 people make a stealth check that have not made one so far.
I can cast Airwalk on everyone.
We all have also the wand of Airwalk if we want to save spell slots.
We have so many solutions, guys. I'm so proud of you.
So many cooks in the kitchen.
There's a lot of things happening. Tell me what is happening.
I'm just going to roll a stealth check because you told me to.
Yes, when you go over the wall, roll a stealth check. Are you going to use Airwalk, either from the wand or from casting, or are you each taking a turn on the flying carpet?
If we have a wand of Airwalk, we should just use
wands.
that.
I don't have a wand of Airwalk.
We have one, I thought.
I would be the one that would carry it for sure.
I have it. It's 40 charges in my thing. No, you wouldn't, because I'm the only one who didn't have an ability to fly when we got the thing.
So you can expend 3 charges of the Wand of Airwalk. IB will remain without Airwalk on his flying carpet, and you guys will all go over the wall at the same time. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, that one has 37 charges now.
Sounds good.
You want to put it on your character.
I will need a stealth check from Norm and a stealth check from Eirrik.
I'll be a stealthy piece of shit.
Sure. Okay.
Not very good rolls.
Okay.
I am a clumsy piece of
Go ahead and place yourselves where you guys would like to be. And tell me, how high off the ground are you guys?
On the courtyard, I guess.
We know there's a dragon. We know it probably breathes either a cone or a line. So don't be clustered. Because that's bad. I'll be like 40 feet off the ground wall.
And for God's sakes, watch the tail!
Sure. This structure next to you is like the little the main keep of this castle. And it is maybe 20 or 30 feet high at its highest point. So just a little taller than the walls here. So you guys are 40 feet, you said?
I think we should just go inside. Like immediately.
I'm probably going to be on the ground, I would imagine.
I'm on the ground.
So the wall's like, let's say 30 feet, so...
I will stay 15 feet off the ground.
Okay, so you guys have you've started coming down the other side. You're in some sort of flight descent final pattern, landing on these runways with your airwalk, walking down invisible stairs, as a creature emerges from this wall. It is... boop, half in, half out of this wall. And it looks like this.
And it's pissed.
Except it is emerging from the wall.
You guys think that's the undead dragon?
Probably not.
It's really more in the shape of a bird.
You're a dull boy, Billy.
The tail confuses me, though.
Perspective. This tail's coming at you. in this picture would be my thought.
Why does it only have 3 limbs?
It's hurt in combat.
Stay on its right side.
What does it need limbs for?
So he emerges from the wall and he speaks to you in a booming voice despite not having lungs. How dare you return here? Your dereliction of duty. It is your fault. They're all dead. We can roll initiative. And as he says this, he seems very upset. And he is going to... he said what he said. He's going to cast Unholy Blight on you guys.
Great.
Cool your jets, man.
Cool your jets, man. Look at me rolling all these saves. This is just a regular old saving throw. Everybody succeeds.
Woohoo!
Like succeeds.
You all take 10 points of damage as the bad touches wash over you. That's his surprise round. Eirrik, top of the actual round. Yeah.
Mr. Miana, Mr. Coffee with the automatic drip.
Are folks where they actually are right now?
That is where people is.
Sick.
Yeah.
Then I move at what, 40 feet, 60 feet?
You move at whatever you move at if you're airwalking.
Sick. Then I'm fast as fuck. I'll just come here. I will spend a move action to start my performance.
Cool.
And then I will smite this guy.
Perfect.
Everyone gets a smite. Everyone's at +4 to hit, and then smite bonus.
+7 damage.
Yep. 7.
Yeah, I mean, this creature is certainly an evil undead dragon, so it is all kinds of smited. Hugo, this creature is bearing down upon you. It is quite ferocious. Are you immune to fear?
Wait. What? I didn't get a turn?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Noggin, it's your turn.
I want to go and attack him.
Your answer is no, I'm not immune to fear.
Okay.
I can charge this guy, right?
Yeah. Give me a save against scary as a save against fear as you approach this creature.
Oh wait. Well,
Sure.
I take this thing. I finally get to use it. I take no damage from that attack.
Okay.
Why?
Stalwart. If I succeed on a will or saving throw against attack this routine,
Yeah.
Let's go!
negate it entirely. It's evasion, boys.
That's 5
Let's
less
go.
damage I take.
Sure. This thing is going to swipe at you as you approach.
Wait, I was supposed to roll up against fear or something?
Yeah, you can roll against fear. This thing's going to attack you as you come in.
Okay. Which will save against fear?
Sure, that seems fair.
I mean, reflex save, right?
Whatever you prefer. Although,
Reflex save.
yeah, you can go ahead and make a reflex save. As it wasn't a will save against fear, though. You'll have to make that one, too.
Wait, what?
It's a will save against fear.
Okay.
I was being facetious.
I thought you were. I wasn't sure. It's not great.
You have +2 from heroism?
I do.
You're fine.
That's what we like to hear.
You've seen scarier dragons.
He will swipe at me. I will parry it.
Will you now?
I mean, if I can.
You certainly can.
Okay, so I actually
I miss.
something against fear.
Nice.
So I have the Lawbringer trait, which is +2 against saving throws against fear.
Oh, how convenient. Now you have the Lawbringer trait? Well.
I've had it the whole time, I just haven't used it.
Well, Walter, I have the Forlorn trait. Oh, Walter, I have the Orphan trait.
Courage is inspiring. The first time each day you are knocked unconscious or killed, all allies within 30 feet of you immediately gain a number of 10 HP equal to your level.
That's useful. We could have been using that every time I killed you.
It was like twice. Although I've been unconscious a bunch, which this might have helped with that. Had this
Alright,
since level
I'm gonna roll
0.
damage.
They just keep you around, like waking up with smelling salts and then batting you over the head with a sap to proc temporary hit points.
Like Bloodbag from Mad Max.
Yeah, you have a ghost touch weapon?
I do.
Yeah, dude, you're... Oh, that was the wrong attack bonus. Hold on a second. I gotta check this boy out. Your attack totally hits. I still roll a natural one, though. Fine. He takes all of it.
We are fairly well lined up.
Yeah,
Just
this didn't play out exactly super great.
He will go. He will shriek in anger.
Okay.
You abandoned us to die. Reap what you sow. Ooh, it is.
What
It
the
is.
fuck?
It is a cone. What's the distance between me and Jitzel? 55. Sure, everyone make a reflex save. This is a reflex save.
Oh boy.
It emits a 60-foot cone of negative energy.
Guess who gave up evasion for this class?
Oops.
Did y'all
That's tough.
use the Wand of Death Ward?
Uh-oh, bad things.
We definitely use the wand of energy resistance on necrotic or whatever undead dragons do, right, Garm?
I suggested the death ward, at least.
You did. I didn't know that we had that.
I also didn't. I asked if we did.
We definitely did, though, right, guys?
I don't know if you.
We have one.
I don't know if you. So it sounds like you didn't.
I
We
don't
did
think
not
it's
use
death
one, that's
ward.
for sure. Yeah.
Cool.
We definitely did not fairly use it.
Everyone will take half of this. Noggin, you have evasion. You'll take none. Okay.
Yep.
So Hugo and Eirrik will each take 36.
Is this negative energy damage?
Yes.
Did their baubles do anything for that? I don't remember.
Not anymore.
Rip.
And Norm takes all of it for 82. Also, Norm,
So,
72?
he already took 10
Oh.
from the surprise round.
oh, right, yeah. Going
Mhm.
to 2 damage.
I-
Also, everybody takes 1 negative level.
I don't suppose this has a chance.
Except Noggin, who took no damage from it. Does not have a chance to hit your images.
Bummer.
So Noggin takes nothing. He didn't like getting hit. He's going to move. He's acrobatic. He'll make an acrobatics check against your CMD.
Oh, I will totally destroy him.
A 60.
Okay, fine.
Wow.
He has a dex of
He has a
34.
plus 40
Jesus
bonus
Christ.
to acrobatics.
I don't know why. I don't know why. It's literally on my screen right now. I don't know.
34.
He'll just fly into the wall. Hugo.
Negative level is 5 temp HP, right?
Yep.
And
Roll this die for no reason. Yep. Move him to.
Will true seeing help me here, Garm?
It'll make you see that wall.
Did he go into the
No.
wall or did he go invisible?
He went into the wall.
Oh, okay.
He was like half out of the wall, did his cone, and then just like slunked back into it. You know that mechanically it's like a move action to pass through this wall for him. So you know that he's effectively like here. I don't want to reveal the room, but like you know that he's effectively in this square.
Right.
Like there's nowhere else he could be. I guess he could be like here or
I guess
here
we
or
just
something.
maybe wait for him to come out of the wall? I don't.
If only
Best
if only someone could dimension door the entire party.
Yeah, just right there. As long as you guys are within 30 feet of me, I'll just get you there on my turn.
You could just delay. Either you have telepathic bond, Irik's just like group up, I'll send you in.
Sure, I'll cast protection from evil on myself. Why not?
If you just pass turn after Garm teleports you, you'll get your full turn.
That sounds like a much better plan than my plan, which was to
Yeah.
cast a level 1 spell. So let's do that instead. I'll delay my turn.
Got you. Norm, start your turn, you take 15 damage.
Yeah.
But you heal the whole full amount now.
Yeah, who's ready to be fully healed? Because I'm just about to do one channel, and it's gonna do everything.
Isn't it like just 60?
Yeah, do you want to just move into the
60 hit points.
just move into range and then
I would like to
Channel?
move within range. I would like to channel once. Everybody take off 60 hit points.
sure.
It's so dumb.
There's a
I'll heal.
burst of positive energy. You guys feel really healthy.
So, because I moved, I'm done.
Cool. Eirrik?
I will make a. Everyone's here. Sure. I will continue my performance. I will spend a Kai point as a standard action to teleport all of my nerds.
Cool.
Everyone is a dim door.
Teleport, my nerds!
Go ahead and place yourselves where you would like to be. Anywhere on the map.
Blink and the Dragon sound good, Zim?
It sure does.
You guys. Just kidding, obviously.
Deuces!
The other side.
Obviously, I would go back over the wall toward camp. Like,
Like,
the
peace
true
out,
melee
bitches.
DPS teleporting into the middle of a dragon's den. The healer's like, fuck it, I'm out.
Wait, I'm gonna be.
I feel like I'm disconnecting, guys.
Move action. I guess I can do this.
You can do nothing else,
Oh, that's lame.
right? Or you weren't affected by it.
Yeah, I have a move action, so I can.
Yeah. Well, no. Normally, after casting Dimension Door, you can take no other actions. But you did not cast it, right?
I just gave it to other.
They did it. So I think you would still have a move action.
So I'll Dimension Door myself.
LOL.
Nice.
High points for 1 Dimension Doors.
Nice.
Oh
So, boodaloo. Is that where you'd like to be?
Yeah, I'll be here.
The dragon is there, as you guys predicted. It's still like partially in the wall or whatever, because it could only move like a square. Yeah, Hugo, you get your full turn. You can.
Sure,
You guys are adjacent to it. It's fine.
I will Bane Undead and do a full round
It
attack.
is an undead.
+2 from heroism, +3 from, or plus. Is it +7 to attack or +3?
Plus
Garm?
7 from me.
Jesus, and then plus an additional 4 from Bane on these 3 attacks with
2 from
flanking.
heroism.
Yep, I got that.
Outflank as well.
Yeah, I got those.
I get a crit.
Let's go.
That's critical. I will also get a critical or get an attack here.
Remember all your bonuses.
I think it is 9. 7 from the performance and 2 from heroism.
Yeah, and 4 from outflank.
Well, yeah, but that's factored in already.
Right. Okay. Yeah, you did
All
the
right.
same thing I did and just have 2 weapons. Oh my
Damn.
god.
That is not a critical hit.
Oh, I thought you. Okay, but you still hit.
Wait.
So good.
Does Eirrik also have outflank?
Yes.
What? No way! Let's
Got that
go!
reflex.
All right, so 1 hit from Noggin, and then it looks like a crit and 2 hits from Hugo. Do it up.
You have a plus
Not
33 to unarmed strike? What the fuck?
Okay, let's do some math finder here.
It was not his first attack that crit, so the smite damage is going to be it's 7, right, Garm?
Yep.
I had 1 crit and 2 hits, right? So that's
So it's 7 times 5 for Hugo,
D6 plus.
because it's double on one of them and the other's a crit. And then it's going to be 14 from Noggin. So I have your smite damage. Don't worry about it.
Oh, so no smite. Okay.
14
plus
from me? 14.
Yep, 14 smite damage from you.
12.
You can roll your damages. Roll your damage is normal. I have the smite damage.
So this is going to be 20 D6 plus 36.
Sure. It's a good amount of D6. Is he just
One
fireball this
D6?
guy?
Oh my god.
Boom. Just blow a section out of his shoulder. All right,
Yeah,
between
so-
you guys.
It's the Bane, because the Bane added an extra 46 per hit. So 3 hits is 12d6.
You guys do 197 damage to him. He's not destroyed.
Oh.
Noggin, your turn.
Sounds correct.
He's destroyed.
Let's try again, shall we?
Yeah, he dies.
I'm gonna
Well,
roll
no,
because
okay.
I want to see how many crits I get.
Oh, bummer.
Oh, none.
All of your attacks miss.
Tell me
No,
you added
they're all
They're all
plus
plus
9.
7.
I didn't add it in
Oh,
the
plus
plus.
You have 2 hits. He dies. He had 10 hit points.
Okay, cool.
His AC was almost
Yeah,
40.
1. I wanted 1 crit so I could get another panache.
You get 1 crit. You roll
You
a
get
16.
from killing him, you get a panache.
Attack 1 will kill
Oh
him.
yeah, that 16
Oh.
is the crit.
Attack 1 will kill him.
Rip.
Which is the 3 on the die. So you just get 1 for downing him.
Okay.
You guys think we get one shot Tar Baphon?
I don't want to try, as it is a
Kinda.
game of Rocket Tag that I don't
I
think
kind
we
of
win.
want to.
So,
The dragon didn't give us much problem.
he like shrieks and dies. Well, he was only CR 17.
Tar Baphon CR 30.
I guess I expected. I don't know. I don't know. We're good at killing stuff.
CR 35.
Yeah, that sounds about more.
Oh,
We're
no.
really good at killing stuff.
He's only 26. He's a baby.
Really? He's a little guy.
He's level 36.
Pathfinder
Only
endgame, Garm?
26.
Is this typical of Pathfinder in game where you just one shot shit?
Yeah, either
Or
we
get
were
one
one-shotting
shot.
them or we're getting one shot.
I mean, I did like 150 damage to you in one turn.
You did.
And Jitzel heals.
These seem to be living quarters. It's like visiting the site of like some post-apocalyptic like explosion where everything that was like a living person was vaporized. So the air is like stale. There's like blast marks where like there was once a person. Stuff like that.
Your shadow.
Yes, there was basically an explosion of positive energy that just disintegrated every person but left all of the structures. So like that's why the grass is all black, is because it killed all of the vegetation, like all the way down to the roots and
all
stuff like that.
Vegetarians.
Them too. Piscatarians as well. Looks like there's doors though that exit out into a main room.
Sure, I guess.
There are no remains from the dragon. It was a ghost, so there's like nothing here.
Yeah, no. I guess we'll just start looking around for whatever the heck Tar Baphon was here for, right?
Sure.
Yeah, so
You're in a room with
crack
2
open
closed doors. Oh, yeah, open some doors. Got you.
Open
All right.
some doors.
Boom! This looks like a hallway.
It's a hallway. There's nothing specific about it.
This door. Boom!
This story, you say?
Yeah.
This seems to be a feasting hall. There seems to be a mosaic on the western wall of knights vanquishing orcs as a blue dragon roars in the background. This is a paladin, Mandravius, who led the heroes and knights here against Kazavan, a blue dragon who nearly united the orcs and conquered the region several centuries ago. A little bit of trivia for you there, but there seems to be nothing else of interest in this feasting hall.
Next door. Jitzel looks like he picked a good one.
Jitzel?
Doors!
These are more living quarters. They seem identical to the other one, as they don't have any further descriptive text.
Nice.
This would have been like an officer's quarters. You probably find like some really nice articles of clothing, maybe some like finery or jewelry on the ground. There's just kind of like there in a pile with some clothes.
What is that to the west? Do I have to go like up here?
Yeah, there's a door.
Hallway area. Oh,
Yeah, there seems to be stairs down into a cellar.
Oh, there are stairs here. Nice.
Sure. We'll go check out the cellar, I guess.
Oh, sorry, those go up, not down. Yeah. The second story here is very small. It seems to just be like a tower and crenellations. And you can look out over those and kind of see everything. You can see the top of this thing now from where you are. Far to the west, you'll have to zoom out. This up here looks like the roost of a dragon on the top of this tower. Like, there's no ballista, like there's other siege weaponry placed across various towers and parapets. On this one, there's none of that. And there's like a giant, like, dust-colored bed and like a pile of shiny things.
So this dragon was actually just the defender of this place, and when it got exploded, it got reanimated?
Yes. It seemed it was the bronze dragon that lived here and was favored of the people, so they gave it a nest on site. And yes, it was certainly disintegrated and then became this wraith creature.
Well, at least we put it to rest.
Yeah, no, certainly a good call.
Although unknown, most dragon afterlife is actually horrifying. And, yeah.
Thanks for your information on that topic.
Yeah, they hate it. And
but yeah, you can also quickly see that like these are walls and stuff like that. So you've got like a couple of rooms that you haven't explored, but aside from that, you've completely explored this first level.
You guys want to go to the dragon roost, see if there's anything up there? Or?
Might as well keep looking at some of these rooms and kick this door down.
Yeah, clear out this building, then go.
These are the stairs down into the cellar.
Ah, more stairs.
Downwards we go?
Those go down into a large room that seems to have many doors and passageways leading off of it. And Garm will quickly tell you, like, as you get halfway down these steps, they become like stone cut, like old dwarven stone cut. And you believe that this is just the entrance to the dwarven fortress. That they literally built this on top of.
Oh, that's
Makes
right.
sense.
So let's sweep this floor, then come back.
I mean, do you want to just...
You open the room they assume you went to first, you say.
Yeah.
This imposing gatehouse stands as the only entrance into Hammerrock. Get fucked, riders. And inside here, there's a creature. And it turns to you with, like, a bemused expression on its face. It seems like surprised, but at the same time, like, impressed to see you.
Yeah.
You see a ghost.
Thank you, Ghost.
It looks like this.
Is he a
Looks
half
like an orc.
It is a half-orc
It
ghost.
does look like a half-orc.
I have 2 pages of text about this guy. There's not a single dialogue box written.
Wow.
So, do what you will. It is incredibly well. He's like, shall I read my 500 character backstory? It seems like a great introduction.
Hello, travelers. Let me get right into it.
He'll be like, I'm impressed. You've come through the walls somehow. Well done.
Walls have little effect on us. Who are you?
I am Tsomar Trant.
Tsomar Trant. I know that name.
Do we know that name?
You
That was the
do
guy-
know that name. Tsomar Trant was a captain. Despite knowing that holding Hammer Rock was practically a suicide mission, Trant and his soldiers accepted the assignment here because they knew the price of failure. He defended it for 19 days before the Radiant Fire obliterated the garrison and snuffed out his life. So you would know that he was like the fortress commander, the last to leave, kind of like the sinking ship as everyone was fleeing.
This guy's a fucking hero.
Yeah. What
His,
about
hero,
name will
indeed.
be remembered across the last wall for generations.
I imagine you communicate all this shit telepathically.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Eirrik is saying this to him.
What was I going to ask him? What he knows about the Dwarven ruins, and if he knows why Tar Baphon was blew this place up.
Well, he'll kind of give you a smile and be like, I'm glad that you are willing to speak with me despite my disgusting appearance.
Oh, we've seen worse. You would not believe what we found in the sewers.
It is strange being the very thing I've devoted my life to destroying, but I believe that once what I've set here to do is complete, I will hopefully be able to pass on. Of course I can tell you what lies below here. As I heard you opening, that is the passageway to the cellar. I can show you tell you the general layout. In the days following the Whispering Tyrant's destruction of Hammer Rock, there was a huge amount of activity here. He will tell you that there are multiple factions of undead and other monstrous and horrific creatures that arrived in droves following the obliteration of the defenses here. They went through into the cellar, and he was among them for some time. He was in the thrall of some cultist cleric, and he was only able to escape when she relinquished control, and he fled back upstairs. As he describes this to you, you can make a spellcraft check to understand what transpired there. But yeah, he'll tell you those multiple factions of creatures there. He knows that the tomb giants that dwell in the mountains of Virlich came down following the attack, and they're kind of just been picking through the rubble up here. And they were the last ones to arrive like hyenas. The first ones that were here were 2 factions led by figures named Malum and Aeonite, and they seemed opposed to one another. There's also a noteworthy third force under the domain of Lithoranti, a scythe-handed priestess of Urgathoa, who repeatedly has expressed disappointment in the Whispering Tyrant since his departure. So there are 3 factions. I'll type all their names up. Norm, as he tells you, like, I was enthralled by this cultist, and I went downstairs with her, and I served as her guard for, like, a period of time, and then I found my senses come back to me. You think that cultist ran out of hit dice they were able to control with undead, and just chose to release one of their ghosts to get something else. The way he describes it. But yeah. I'm pleased that you are willing to talk to me, and I'm glad that you are wise enough to not respond to every incident with violence. For I believe there may be a potential ally in the chambers below. He will tell you that one of the Whispering Tyrant's lieutenants kind of seemed detached from the army's mobilization. So like these like squadrons of undead troops poured in here, and like these various faction leaders poured in their goon squads. And then kind of slinking behind them like Gollum was this other undead. And he describes the creature's appearance. He tells you that it is white and ice-colored with like shards of gold and silver flecked over it. And it's a very powerful undead. He doesn't know what type it is, though. And he encountered him. He like saw him coming into the complex, and then a couple of days later or whatever, when he as a ghost was freed of his compulsions and fled to the surface, he encountered him again. Kind of ran into the guy. And the creature studied him for a moment before nodding with approval and remarking, "Good. Its rarest specter remembers its old self and can control its own destiny." And then he went downstairs. And he thinks that that undead seems to be independent thinking of the other undead. And he didn't associate it with those other factions.
Interesting. Can you give the description of that undead one more time?
Yes.
White ice boy.
White ice boy.
Yes. Bone white, covered in like ice armor. And it was like medium sized, like a person. You can make an knowledge religion check. I'll give you some higher DC to see if you can identify what type of undead it is.
I'll ask the ghost. All right, you go ahead and answer that. And I have questions for the ghost.
You believe it was a winter white. You know that they're like base CR15 undead. They're pretty powerful ghosts or ice skeletons.
Did he catch the name of the white?
It did not give him his name.
Claw.
I will ask the ghost 2 questions. First of all, if he would like to travel with us into the keep below.
He'll kind of like give out a weary sigh and be like, "I have long dreamt of returning to the halls below and putting an end to my captors and all the evil that is wrought there. However, in my condition," and he'll like pass his arm through a goblet without interacting with it, he'll be like, "I am merely susceptible to their control once again. I fear that if I returned to the halls below, within a matter of moments, I would become a puppet under someone's control."
Very well. Do you wish us to end your afterlife?
He'll be like, "I've been destroyed multiple times since my rebirth here, but I seem bound to this place, unable to leave permanently. I took an oath that I would be the last defender to leave it alive. Well, I suppose we're all dead, so that won't count, but I did say I would be the last one to leave." And he'll kind of shrug and like he doesn't know why he's still bound to this place.
Killing undead.
You can make a knowledge religion check, though, as he describes like this oath he's made in life.
He's been bound here.
Yeah, he's certainly been bound here because of his oath. You surmise that if his oath was fulfilled, he would be good to go. He's, as you recall, he and his like soldiers were standing watch so everyone could leave. You think that if he's the last one to leave, he'll like dissipate. So, given that they're all dead, his thing should be over. You quickly put together that there's probably some other ghosts wandering around, or there's some other remains that haven't been properly put to rest. And that's what's preventing him from moving on, is that not all of his men and women have made it into the afterlife.
I see. So we have to put his dead compatriots to rest so he can rest. That makes sense.
If you say that out loud, he'll be like, "Oh, that might do it. If nothing else, it would be a good gesture, and I would appreciate it, and I'm sure Ayamade would smile upon you."
Should we come across them, we will do our best.
Sure.
I'll ask him just the general layout of the rest of the castle, if there's anything else up here we should need.
He'll tell you that the dragon had a hoard over there. This is a cathedral to Ayamade. These other ones are like ruined buildings and outbuildings and stuff like that. There's really nothing else of value. A lot of the stuff is just decimated outside here.
You guys want to check out the dragon's hoard, or just head right down?
Nah, there's loot.
Okay, we can always get on the way out. maybe.
Sure. He would mention that he'll be like, "Oh, you encountered the dragon. Did you kill the other creature that was here, the wraith?"
Yes, we did, in fact, decimate that dragon. He is no more.
Yes, and the wraith that the dragon animated.
No.
You may wish to investigate the cathedral or we called it the Bronze Wing, the southwestern corner where the dragon roosted. It's likely you'll find his minion there. Though now that the dragon is slain, it is free to do as it wills. He'll be like, "It was a peculiar creature. Looked as if it was from a halfling or a gnome that died."
Oh.
Wah, wah.
Well, guess we know where we're going next.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can zoom out and try to, like, find this wraith. And it's not too difficult to, like, encounter it. It will, like, emerge from hiding behind a wall and, like, reach out and, like, try to touch someone. Probably does an amount of damage. You guys go, and it dies. It's just a wraith.
We can't, like, reason with it or anything. It's not the...
It is intelligent, but it seems to be a ghost, you know?
Okay.
And it's not a ghost that remembered its identity. It's literally like a scary horror film black wisp ghost. Whereas this guy looks like himself still because he's remembered his purpose. So it's like mindless, effectively. But you quickly dispatch it. When you go over to the dragon's hoard to see what's there, you find the body of the halfling, and it's like super ruined with necrotic energy. You could cast Speak with Dead on it, should you choose. But it's like the most mummified body you've seen, as if it died from negative levels. Yikes. Yeah, that's basically everything of interest here. If you pass over to the eastern side, this stables over here was like super destroyed. It looks like the pilings on the roof have collapsed. And when you get within like 60 feet of it, you hear the rattling of chains and like a spectral bridle and like the faint hoofbeats of like a spectral horse. What would you like to do?
It's a haunt. I'd like to not be there.
Sure.
I mean, we can go burn it, I guess, but...
Do you just dimension door the entire party somewhere else?
I don't think it's a haunt. Maybe it is.
I mean, we have the holy hand grenade here. Or we can just walk in, but I'm pretty sure it's a haunt.
Sure. With, as you guys wait for a moment, this thing kind of emerges like Ataman the Huntsman in Karazhan, just kind of like emerges from one of the stalls and thunders across the ground. Even though it's, of course, going through the air like Santa's sleigh. It has a rider. And it like whips and roars in your direction. And it gets to maybe like 30 feet away. And then it like slows to a stop and careens, and the driver turns to you headlessly, and you hear a voice. "Where would you like to go?" "Your carriage awaits." And like the door will open.
I think we're just going to the basement, so we'll come get you on the way out.
Yeah, I don't recall ordering an Uber.
Yeah, it like waits for 6 seconds or so, and the door closes, and he'll be like, "Not worth the copper!" And he'll like whip his horse again, and it'll ride back into the stables and disappear.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
That's
at least
a
we
bad
have a ride
experience.
home. We don't have to walk. That's nice.
A ride to somewhere.
The little things.
Just the little things. The rider's just Nicolas Cage because he's Ghost Rider. All right. It seems if you explored everything on this level, the dragon's hoard proves moderately interesting. Of note, there's a really cool helmet. I'll throw it in your party sheet. Aside from that, you guys have done a pretty clean sweep of this first map.
Nice.
And you guys got like, I'm not going to do the math. You got like 4,000 gold. We'll just round up. Problem solved. But yeah. Where'd you guys like to head next?
I'm thinking we're going down into the keep.
Oh, do you know? Sure. You guys can easily head down the stairs back into this area that you've actually been in before. The Glerhadring. This is this big hallway you saw when you went down here. He would tell you the general layout of stuff. So, doop-a-doop-a-doo-doo-doo. Mask mode. Boop. You know it's this big. When it eventually
There's a
loads.
Conversation about a wand of death ward.
There
We
was a
have
conversation.
I don't think we have one.
Oh, there you go.
Did you mean to reveal the map? Because I didn't see anything change.
There we go. It just took a second. Yeah, I mean, he tells you the layout of this map. He was a captain. He probably like takes you to the captain's quarters and like shows you the structural map. And he'll be like, yeah, there's stairs further down in the far south.
In the bottom left there.
Yeah, this is the map. He'll tell you that there's like some on this top level here, there's like a bunch of tomb giants. And then below that are the other factions he described.
Okay. You guys want to try to skip the tomb giants or try to encounter them? What do you
Well,
think?
we know what this floor is like. We could choose a place to start on the map, or we can just walk through it.
Also, for what it's worth, Dimension Door is 600 feet in any direction.
Yeah, we can show up anywhere on this map we want.
You can also show up 40 feet below this map and then roll a die. So the way it works is if you're off target, for every square you have to move to be into a legal space, you take 1d6 points of damage. So if Garm put you 100 feet below this map and there was nothing else below it, you would each take 10d6 and then be at the surface of it, which is basically no damage at your level.
Yeah, it's less than a channel.
So if you want to skip this floor, I'm just telling you, you're level 16, you have teleport. You literally do whatever you want.
That sounds
Yeah,
really
we could just
stupidly
skip it.
fun.
Yeah, this is how Walt ran through an entire book of mine in 2 sessions.
I'm not saying you should do it. I have all these rooms. I'm happy to run whatever you would like. The usual dungeon crawl no longer applies to you guys. You can do what you'd like.
I'm the one that suggested we teleport directly on top of Tar Baphon, but nobody seemed to like that idea. Skip to the end.
He's not within 600
far.
feet.
Oh shit!
He's not within 600 feet yet. We have a carrot that'll take us anywhere.
Dude, if you want to take that death coach to him, baby, hell yeah.
Take me to Tar Baphon. Go.
Into the gates of hell.
Does Mr. Saruman
What?
know the ghost we met?
The ghost
Does
man?
he have a location, like one of the rooms that a boss stays in?
He'll tell you that the leader of the giants here is he'll ping the room that the giants are in, but he hasn't been below,
Okay.
as he was just here like in the thrall of one of the giants and then was no longer in the thrall of the giant.
Well, we can buff ourselves up and teleport in there and just fight the boss.
Sure.
Let's do
I'm
it.
down for that. What other spells do I have?
He tells you that dude chails down here.
You want to like teleport to his closet?
And just walk out.
Wait for him to come and like open the closet and stab him to death.
Like, ah!
What is this, Monsters Inc?
I mean, yeah, do your buff spells, boys.
Let's do them. I would like a mirror. Nah, yeah, a mirror.
I'll do a divine power. Everything else is still going.
I don't have any time duration ones.
Divine power is good. Did you take disrupting weapons still?
I do, but it's that or
Oh, no,
telepathic bond.
Yeah, probably telepathic bond's better.
I mean, telepathic bond's still going, but I might want true seeing later.
Valid. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, go ahead and place yourselves where you'd like to be. In and about this room.
Maybe down here? Is it?
I'm liking the closet idea.
Just go into a closet? Okay.
We all just go into the closet and just be like,
And we should be on top of whatever these things are, I think.
what? Fucking R. Kelly in this bitch.
Those are like beds, I think, right? I don't know. What is that? Stack of hay?
I think it's like hay or supplies or something.
Sure. So there's two of you there. You want to be on... Yeah, I mean, you don't know what's there. He just has the map. He doesn't, know what's in the room.
I mean, yeah, we're just going to go into the middle of this room then, Abby and I.
I'd say just be nice to me. Oh, God. This may have been a mistake, but a hilarious mistake.
Okay. You guys all cast Dimension Door. Your turn immediately ends. Garm, you're one turn behind. Garm, you're one turn behind, right?
Yep, I'm going to turn behind. I have to spend a move.
No, when you cast Dimension Door, you can take no more actions for the rest of your turn.
Okay.
Actual rounds. You guys go first. The two of you that are there, Noggin. Both of you give me a perception check. Noggin, you get a +10 because I think you were the one that talked.
Talked?
Mm-hmm.
Not sure what that means.
It's when you...
And you never will.
Words come out your mouth in an order.
I don't remember talking anything.
Natural 20.
Noggin, you don't recall, but Hugo, you do. About 15 sessions ago, when you guys were passing through the mountains,
That one.
you encountered a female tomb giant.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You recognize her. She seems to be this one over here. And her name was Kakoag. And she seems rather confused. The others, though, seem to be, in the process of, getting weapons ready and shit like that. And this guy in the south seems to be quite impressive. He looks pretty dope.
Does he look like the boss?
He seems to be wearing bone armor. He certainly seems to be the leader of these giants.
What do you think, Zim? You think we should kill them all, except for the one we know?
Yikes. I mean,
feel like that's going to be an option.
I don't know how difficult that will be, but I guess...
Does he ask if we'd like
Diplomacy
to take a ride
first.
on the bone train?
Oh my god.
I can attack or I can diplomacy. Those are our choices.
I mean, we know one of them. We should probably use that to our advantage, if possible.
Or, hear me out,
Yeah.
we could just kill him.
In a booming
I
voice.
was Noggin. What the fuck?
In a booming voice, he'll be like, I am Eastaprion.
Eastaprion.
Is that typo from the thing?
Eastaprion.
Is that like what a
Eastaprion.
Russian would wear to cook? Got it. Yeah.
Yep. I am Eastaprion. And you'll see, he'll be like, I am Eastaprion, and this is my lair. And the other tomb giant will kind of chuckle, and he'll fucking shoot him a glare with his eyes and be like, sorry. It is an old name from the proud tomb giant lineage. Interlopers, what is your purpose here? Are you also servants of Tar Baphon?
Noggin is straight up giggling.
Mr. Aprion, we do not mean to...
Lord Aprion!
Lord Mr. Aprion, we do not mean to cause you harm in so much as we intend to cause Tar Baphon harm. And
You would be like gnats biting at the heels of a dragon.
We just killed a dragon. How funny. Anyways, we're just hoping you'll just kind of let us pass, and I'll wave to
Confidently opening the door.
Kagoa. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Kakao.
Kakog. I'll wave to Kakog and be like, "Oh hey,
Kakao.
we know you. Very helpful.
Cacao, sure.
Kakog.
Yeah.
Can you vouch for us so we can just be on our?
He'll like shoot his eyes over like, is this true, my love? And she'll be like, well, there's a funny story about that. Noggin, it's your turn. That was Hugo's turn.
Can I roll diplomacy?
Yeah, you can roll diplomacy.
Well, it's like it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll.
It matters.
Fucking.
Everything matters.
Apply to diplomacy.
Yeah, of course.
Go!
37 then.
It's a
Huge.
good diplomacy roll.
My
Almost
man,
like I have a max diplomacy check.
My man, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah, Noggin, what would you like to do? It seems as if Cacao at least is not drawing her weapons. That guy's still kind of riled, but Cacao hasn't really had a chance to respond yet to his question.
I will wait in anticipation, as I don't want to fuck this up.
Sure. Norm, you hear conversation outside. You can ask your companions telepathically what's happening, and they can tell you. What would you like to do?
Yeah, well, I would like to ask my companions if it's safe to come out and...
Not yet.
No?
I don't want to startle them if we don't have to.
They're so scared, little rabbits.
You don't want to be like burst out of the closet and ask them if I can buy more boulders or whatever the fuck she was selling that last time.
What was she selling?
Bodies. She was selling bodies.
Right.
She was selling bodies.
Yeah,
That we
and I was
definitely
like, we're here to pick up the
Does
shit.
anybody remember our
Hold
cover
on.
story?
We, no, because we sent the Umbral Dragon back to her to go buy bodies. So maybe we can get some,
right.
some headway there, boys.
I'm just trying to like burst out of the closet and say like,
No,
I'm here to buy more bodies.
We'll save that
From
for
the
a parlor
closet.
trick.
Eirrik, you appear in the room.
Sick.
Eastaprion will go and be like, well, she'll be like, so I'm gonna make a diplomacy check now.
Against myself.
She's gonna make a diplomacy check against this guy. And be like, oh yes, I dealt with them before. They're corpse traders. Corpse traders, dear. Oh, I see. Unusual arrival. He'll like lower his weapon.
Yes, we oh, it's not my turn, is it?
Oh, you're out of rounds.
Okay. Yeah, we sent that
He'll take a step back though.
big old dragon at you. How did that turn out?
Oh yes.
A Dano?
The cub. Yes, the juvenile. I recall him. He well, to be quite frank, he bought all of my corpses.
Oh, very nice.
Aside from the 4 or 5 that were lost due to that grease fire that you remember while I was there, she'll bluff to send you a secret message.
Assuming that I see it, I will definitely bluff along.
Oh yeah, you can easily pick up on it. Go ahead and make a bluff check. Yeah. And then she'll, like, as she says that, and you're like about to respond, she'll turn back to Eastaprion and be like, and that's why I only was able to receive coin for 6 of the corpses instead of the full 12, my lord. Yeah, 32.
Things fire.
He'll be like, oh yeah, it's all right. It was enough money. And she's like, oh, it was all I could muster. And she'll like shoot you a knowing look. Thank you.
I'll like wink back.
Yeah. He'll be like, well, there are not many corpses left. The tyrant claimed all. Those that work for him in the levels below. There are some of my men scattered throughout the rooms here. They may have some playthings with them. You could barter with them if you wish. They know that I get a cut of every transaction, so I'll let them handle that. I take a hands-off approach to leadership. He'll, like, lean back and kind of extend his hand expectantly. And his first-in-command guy will kind of snap to attention, grab a keg of ale and place it in his hand, and he'll drink it like a goblet.
Well, is there anything you can tell us about the levels below as we try to make our way down there?
I do not venture down there. They are fanatical worshippers of the Tyrant. I respect his business acumen for bringing what us tomb giants do best into the forefront of trade. But I do not muck with the religious sects below.
That seems fair.
And he'll give a nod, and you'll see his shoulder pad on his armor kind of twitch a little bit, and off to his hip there's that dinosaur head. It'll also twitch a little, and he'll run a hand across its nose, the snout of the skull that's part of his arm, and be like, "It's all right, quiet," and the armor will go still again.
Oh, living armor, cool.
Indeed.
Eirrik, you got anything?
As far as I know, you guys are still in the closet, unless you'd like to come out.
Seems like you guys have handled diplomacy. I suppose I can teleport me and Norm into a safer spot.
Yeah, rather than just surprising them out of the closet.
Some of my friends seem to have missed the teleportation mark on our way here. I think they're in the next room over, and I'll just call out to Norm and Eirrik, pretending to not know where they are.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, she'll open the door and be like, "Oh, yes, this is the rest of them. There were 4. I remember now, dear. There were always 4. It's fine.
Thank you, ma'am.
Wait a second, this isn't the Hardys?
Yeah.
Lord Mr. Apron will just will be on our way and be sure to...
upon seeing Norm, he'll be like, another gnome. You are a fun lot. He gives a smirk.
Another gnome?
Yeah, they killed the other one, remember?
Oh,
that was a halfling.
I say telepathically.
No, that was a halfling. What
that
was another gnome? Is there another gnome around?
He'll be like, "Oh, yes. Ral. He's been with my tribe for some time. He's in one of the chambers, north of here. Usually playing games of chance with the boys."
You guys want to party with some tomb giants for a bit?
Oh, yeah. We like games of chance.
Some coin.
We've got some gold if you want to...
We're busy, boys. We're busy.
He'll be like, "I'm a businessman." He'll be like, "I am a businessman. I do not have time for games of chance. Let my men fraternize how they will, though. My love, come here. Sit beside me." And she'll be like, "Oh,
it's a casino?
Oh, yes, of course, dear, of course." And she'll begrudgingly go sit next to him. Well, it was good to see you again, travelers. Until our paths cross again.
Sailors.
May they ever be lucrative. And she'll sit in the makeshift throne next to him.
It was good to see you too.
Sure.
And, with that, I guess we'll make our exit.
Sure.
I will use the door.
Yeah, you can emerge from the door.
Doors are behind us and pedantic. Too powerful for weird doors, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean...
I like the plan of just teleporting straight down 100 feet, but that could be super fun. But either way, it's fine. I don't particularly have preference.
Good golly.
I'm down to 6 Kai points. So that's 6 mites or 6 teleports.
So, y'all can see some tomb giants. If you go into that room to the north of you, there's some tomb giants. Oh no, there's double the amount of tomb giants. No, never mind. Get away, get away, get away. And I think there's one other room that has them. Real quick, yep.
Good old East Africa. Who would have known he'd be so cool?
Boom. East Apricot. These are the other tomb giants to tell you about on this level. There might be some others as well, but those are the two points of interest. The people playing games of chance are probably in the feasting hall, and it'll be like, "Oh, if you want to talk to the gnome, he's up in the Undercroft."
I'll look at Norm.
No, gnomes are pieces of shit.
That's fair. I guess we go downstairs.
Yes, we go down.
Sure. You guys can easily head downstairs.
Go downstairs.
To get there, you have to pass through the dungeons. This seemed to be mostly a sundry room. There's just been like a lot of storage and stuff like here. There is a sealed floor here, though, that seemed to have had like a sigil on it that's been excavated. And there's stairs heading down. The topmost stairs have been disintegrated, and there's a 10-foot drop to reach the upper steps. The stairs descend 150 feet into some sort of subterranean chamber beneath the dwarven structure, Garm. This is not of dwarven make and was certainly not on any maps.
Well then.
Indeed. You guys have fucking blitzed through this.
Indeed.
I like prepped everything upstairs.
Like, we teleport through doors. We talked to the last guys.
Yeah, evidently, man. Fuck me, I guess.
We're beyond simple means.
You are certainly beyond. You are certainly beyond.
He's gonna prep like 3 different fortresses next time. We're barely gonna get out of one room.
No, now we enter the really big map.
Hold on.
The really
This is
big
another
map?
bigger one?
Damn.
Bigger than the first one?
This is the 6th book, my guy.
What does it
What do
mean?
you think,
Maps are
rooms get
definitely
smaller?
big.
Okay. Do you see this?
Oh, wow. That's a big old map.
Hold on, we've been down in a hole like this before.
Once or twice.
Oh no. So let me just resize this bad boy a little bit. Yes, this map is flippin' massive. Let me delete all these people out of here.
Oh, boy.
Okay, I'll just take a moment. But yeah, you guys descend these steps. All of your like heroism and stuff like that is still up. I don't know if you guys had any minute per level things. Those might be starting to wane at this point.
No,
as you
everything I've got-
talked to the giants for like 5 minutes or something.
Yeah, I mean, Divine Power's gone, but everything
I
else
would
is
have had
still up.
mirror image, I believe. Let me see if I cast it.
Yeah, you probably just need to redo that.
Telepathic Bond and Heroism are 160 minutes, so they're definitely still up.
And
Cool.
we tap everyone with a protection from energy.
So
Cool, I'll do protection from evil for everybody too, why not?
you enter the Charnel Reach. 6 tall pillars support the ceiling of this enormous round room, 100 feet overhead. The columns are slick with water and bear large colonies of phosphorescent fungi that shed dim illumination throughout the room. A profusion of plants. We're in Plant Town, boys! A profusion of plants grows around the base of each pillar, although most of the plants are stunted or bear gigantic tumors. Toward the rounded eastern end stands a small stone cathedral, stained by centuries of mildew. Yes.
There's a giant cathedral underground, that's what you're saying.
There sure is. Also, there's critters.
Are they plants?
There's a single critter.
Oh, thank God it's not a plant.
It's in fact the thing you guys had to use an arrow to kill last time. Let's see how much more powerful you are now. It's
That dragon I've nat 20 with the ballista bolt?
Yep, it's one of those.
Cool.
It spies you, you spy it. Imagine Norm is not in front.
No. Most certainly Noggin is in front, followed closely by me.
I have
Yep.
mirror images up. I'll be somewhat up at the front. Yeah.
Yeah, you can place yourselves where you'd like. And yeah, this thing's easy. We can just roll initiative. The room is illuminated by the fungi, so you can see it. It can see you. It does, however, go first. It does not like. This is the third one of these you've seen. That's funny.
I was gonna say, I think we saw another one.
We had to sneak and hide from one, remember?
Yes, you did. Going through the gardens. There seems to be no sneaking or hiding from this one, at least not right now.
And then we had to go talk to like the 4 different like personality chicks.
Yep. When you were exploring the book 4, you were exploring the ruins of Gallowspire. There was the Urgathoans there that were like the handmaidens of Arazni.
Of Arazni. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, when in Rome.
Grave Knight.
What is this thing? What is it? A will save? Who do I want? We're going to roll a d4. We're going to be as charitable about it as possible. Dope. Hugo. This thing flies down. Flies down next to you. Kind of gives you a nod. And tries to touch you with one of its claws. Indeed. It'll make a touch attack. Does a 42 hit you? Oh, okay. Sure.
Is it 8? You said touch?
Yes.
My touch AC is 20.
Very good. Make a will save.
Against what?
Against a conjuration effect. Nope.
Heroism is additional +2 for...
Yeah. Nothing seems to happen. There were no visible casting effects. It just touched him, and nothing occurred. That was its turn.
It's like 15 feet. Damn.
Yeah, its range is as big as it is. It's like 10 feet off the ground.
Oh, I see.
Wow.
I'll mark off this plane shift.
Good.
Wow.
He would be gone. We don't have a way to get him back.
That would be so fucked if I... Oh my god.
I would just teleport you to the negative energy plane. You just instantly die.
That'd be hilarious.
You rolled an 18.
Give us...
He did roll an 18.
If you hadn't rolled an 18.
Things could have been different.
Happens again and it targets someone else.
That's why I rolled randomly.
I guess that's fair.
Otherwise, I would have picked Noggin.
I think that would have been fucked.
I think any of us would be... If you go to the negative energy plane, you're just dead, right?
Well, some of you can make will saves effectively.
I suppose that's true.
Yeah.
Eirrik, you start your performance. Anything else?
Start performance, do a smite, I'll walk up, provoking attack.
Okay. It'll try to whack you.
35 is the number.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah, it is.
Do you have any cold resistance?
120 points.
Oh, okay. It does slightly less damage to you. It does 12 less damage to you.
Sick.
And I need you to make a oh no, I make a thing. Ho ho ho. As this thing bites you, you need to make a will save.
I might have still mind on this, but don't think it matters.
Okay, you're good. Nothing happens. You make knowledge religion check to know what this creature is. You know about Nightwings. Maybe your understanding has broadened. You know that they possess the ability to drain magic. Whenever they bite a foe, they must make a will save or have a spell effect on them. End.
That seems sick.
Indeed. But yeah. Are you flying so you walk up into the air next to it?
Yeah, I'll just walk up next to it.
Cool. Norm, you're up. You take 5 points of damage. What do you want to do? This is an undead, so it would take damage from your channel energy.
Yeah.
Does that mean it would take 60 damage, or just what?
60 or half. If he used his gloves, they do D12s, and it would be max, so it'd do 120 or half.
I forgot I had those gloves.
That sounds hilarious.
You just laser beam it.
The fucking laser beam gloves, yeah.
Beam it for 120.
Let's do it. Do the thing, Norm.
You want to laser beam it? You can laser beam it twice with your Swift channel, right?
Do 240.
Or I don't know. It might be an action to put them above your head. I don't remember. You can certainly beam the fuck out of it. Beam.
Yeah, I mean, I thought this was like a a once per day thing, but like
No, it's anytime you have channels. It's called Gloves of Spectral Sleight.
yeah, I would
Wow.
imagine that this does not apply. I probably can't doubly do it.
It says whenever you would.
Oh, so fucking roast this clown.
Yeah,
Norm just figured out he has.
it'll make 2 will saves. Yeah, I mean, I was waiting. See if you want to...
I have mass heal. Anytime we come up against undead, bam.
Sure. So it takes half and half, so it just takes 120 damage. As you just Cyclops beam this thing, it cries out in pain as like positive energy just rips through the side of it. It looks badly hurt. Hugo.
Sure, I'll waddle on over there. We'll bane undead and we'll attack it at one time.
Yeah, it'll attempt to bite you.
Can I wait for Noggin to be here in case I crit?
You can.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll just move and then wait for Noggin to be here.
Sure, it will attempt to snap at you.
Yes, sir.
Give you a little snicker. A 36 misses. All right, go ahead. Noggin, do you want to parry its attack on you?
5-foot-step.
Oh, it
Which
doesn't
one's
get
stepping?
doesn't get one. Bummer.
Fucking right, it doesn't.
Stab.
I don't know, guys. This thing has an AC of 33 and 100 hit points. I don't know if you can get there.
With
I think
only
my
one
attacks
attack.
are +9.
Oh, Noggin has full attack, so that's probably.
Indeed, Noggin has full attacks. Your attack goes off, Hugo.
And
Is he ready?
I assume.
Do it
I
up.
think mine goes off
Does that go
doesn't
first?
it?
Yeah, just waiting for you guys to roll.
So this is
Okay.
plus 10 on this. I don't. Okay, so 38 hits.
Hits.
Right?
I'll roll a
Yikes.
bunch of dice.
It's dead.
I missed.
It's almost certainly
I
dead.
critically missed.
Well, you do double damage to it on the first attack. Garm alone does like 50 to it, so it's dead.
Yeah, it's very dead. It's.
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of like falls apart as it like comes in like all fucking fang and feather, like all madness, just shrieks, flies in, tries to hit you with like a saber suck spell. You're like, the fuck, bro? It gets laser beamed twice and then just ripped apart by your swords. And it disintegrates.
Goodbye!
Yeah, it's dead. Uh-huh.
Very dead. Very, very dead one.
Good work,
Dead one.
boys.
Thank you.
I'll look
I did-
over at
I did some
Norm.
stuff.
Oh, my contingency will trigger.
What's your contingency?
I'll heal 2d6.
Oh, okay.
I'll re-up my contingency.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you killed the thing that was in here. There's like a cathedral. There seem to be a bunch of doors exiting out from here.
Garm, I believe you full heal that. That's not just you receive full healing.
Oh yeah, I do full heal from my lay on
Yes.
hands, don't I?
I was
Yes,
wondering
you heal
if
12.
also-
Sick.
Yeah, you hit 12.
That's fine. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll mark off a
Totally
few more
fine.
of these and top myself off.
I mean, I wouldn't waste those. Just let me do it.
Sure.
Literally, like, cure moderate wounds is 36.
You guys heal up, Garm. It's thrilling.
Thanks.
Where would you like to go?
There we go. There we go.
You heal up. It's
You're
thrilling.
You're fully healed.
I don't know what else I can do.
Check out the cathedral, or you want to go somewhere else
Here,
first?
so am I.
I mean,
I want to go
yeah,
to the
we
cathedral.
zoom it. Kick down the door. Fuck it. There's a million doors around this place. Fuck it. Right down the middle.
Half temple, half beast hall, the structure has delicately arching walls covered in ivy relief carvings that are pristine near the ceiling but erode as they approach the floor. 2 long banquet tables support an array of delicacies, including pastries, candied fruits, savory meats, cheeses, wine, and more. The eastern interior of the wall bears 3 broad circular alcoves, each of them clearly demarcated circle inscribed on the floor. So in the back, there's 3 little chambers. And you see,
Noggin is clearly hungry.
this occurs, I imagine.
Exactly.
Something very similar to that happens.
I
Yeah.
think that's a good idea, though. It's probably poison.
Was this guy playing hockey?
There is a creature here.
Hmm.
It does kind of look like a hockey stick.
I know. Oh, I might be frozen.
They're not up yet. They show up as
I can't move things. There we go.
They show up as invisible, and then I have to do this.
Oh, fun.
Boom. So when you guys open the door, you see this. There are creatures in here. You see, yeah, the first thing you see here, these guys are some vampires with shields. This thing here is some sort of scary, horrific, trigger warning looking creature.
Jesus fuck.
Are those titties or
I think
eyes?
they are.
A terrible jaws ringed with clawed arms open atop this towering mass of flesh. A probing tongue flops from another orifice. That's in the center. And in the back is a woman. Well, ish. There are parts of her that are ladylike. She looks like this.
This thing that are ladylike. That looks like one of those siren things.
Mommy?
She is a daughter of Urgathoa.
Yeah, one of
Mommy?
those thingies.
Oh, she's got the white.
The scythe arm.
That's
Yeah.
The scythe hand.
Lithoron.
The scythe hand.
Yeah, it's a scythe.
When
Some death or some shit.
when the door opens and they see you, the vampires will begin putting their hands on their blades and readying their weapons, and the creature just continues eating off of the food that's around them. And she will kind of just wave her hand and say nothing, and the vampires will just go back to eating at the feast. And she'll say "Hello, guests," and she'll give a wave.
Hello, you must be a Lithoranti.
Yes, I'll type it out for you.
Am I not saying it correctly?
Lion Thari.
Lion Thari, thank you.
Indeed, I am. You are well informed for mortals.
Indeed we are. We seek passage. Well, passage isn't necessarily the right word. We're looking for why Tar Baphon is interested in this place. Wouldn't have to know.
Guys are juiced with spell effects going and stuff like that. Should be take your time. There's no need to rush. Take a breath. Have a seat. We can talk.
Well, I'll ask the elephant in the room, and what the fuck is that in the middle of it? Make a knowledge plans check. I don't know what the fuck that is.
This is a companion of mine, a Sahil. Well, more of a servant than a companion. The epitome of gluttony, is he not? Watch, he eats from 7 mouths at once. Fantastic. Does it displease you? I can dismiss it, of course. She'll wave her hand and it'll just pop out of existence.
Oh.
Seems as if she teleported it away, or commanded it to teleport away.
Huh.
I guess I'll just accept her invitation and sit down.
Do please help yourself. Now then,
Back to food.
you are of course dubious of me, as I would be of any paladins and do-gooders. But please, of course, take your time. Examine the food, the chairs. None of it is trapped, I assure you. Let me explain my purpose here. I intend you no harm, at least not yet. I welcome you here. I am curious to know who you are and how you arrived. Please, eat up, drink.
About 30 years ago, my parents met in a bar. And after a drunken night of singing and gambling, well, Hugo was there. And then they adopted me. It was a wonderful night for all of us.
Wait, what? You got adopted 30 years ago?
Garm, Eirrik, now is not the time. As for how we got here, specifically, we were sent by Lastwall to investigate why Tar Baphon blew up a random outpost in the middle of the woods.
Her head will slowly turn to the side like a cat eyeing her prey. Interesting. Very interesting to know. Thank you.
You're welcome. Can I ask why you're here?
Oh, but of course. As I have stated, my name is Lithranti, and no, I do not serve Tar Baphon. She says the name with spite. I serve the goddess of gluttony, Urgathoa. I was sent long ago to be an emissary to the aspiring Tar Baphon. He longed for things far beyond his grasp. He always has. And for a time he delivered. Though lately it's all about revenge. It's all about order, structure, conquering. He's forgotten to enjoy Urgathoa and all that she has to offer. I would say I'm displeased with him if I paid enough mind to care what a mortal does with his time. You seem opposed to him. I will be frank. I do not wish to see him fail, but I do not wish to stop you. I honestly don't think you'll be able to stop him. And it would amuse me to see you trouble him. So, I'm happy to help whatever you're after here.
It's that damn mortal pluckiness, we gotta try.
Are these things like the 7 deadly sins?
All the food or whatever? Or
No, like the chicks.
Oh, no. It is just a deity of gluttony. Urgathoa is gluttony and death.
All the other ones have very similar a very specific personality.
Oh, are you asking telepathically or whatever your companions?
No, just out of game.
Out of game, she's in a class above those. They're the same creature type. She has class levels. They don't.
No, I'm just talking about thematically.
Those ones they were ring wraiths. They were all kind of different and played off of one another. She is her own person. She just happens to also be a daughter of Urgathoa, and Garm made the knowledge check way back when. You would know that these creatures are what happens if you're a really, really good cleric of Urgathoa and you die, you are rewarded by being turned into one of these upon your death.
One of the scythe ladies?
Yes, so you become an outsider servant.
And she got class levels after she became an outsider.
Yes.
Sick.
Also, what she described to you, she met Tar Baphon when he was starting to do stuff, you think she's thousands of years old.
As she's older than Tar Baphon.
Yeah. And she referred to him as immortal, despite the fact that he's a lich.
Yeah, oh, so she must have... Wow, that's fucked up. All right. Okay. Well, since you're being so nice and helpful to us, is there anything that we can offer you in exchange for safe passage and maybe a little information?
Yeah. Out of game, has anyone eaten the food yet?
No.
Okay. As she notices none of you have eaten yet, is there anything you do? Well, for starters, stop being rude, help yourself, it's not cursed.
All right.
And she'll kind of smirk and be it might be cursed, but you'll be fine.
I feel like it's definitely cursed.
I feel like it's probably cursed, but...
She'll tell you that there are... The general situation here in Fallowdeep, as they refer to it, she'll tell you that this was a stronghold of the Whispering Tyrants sometime in the past that fell into memory when the dwarves, or when the owners of Castle Rock or whatever, when they found that this was a Tar Baphon place underneath here, they sealed it off, and then generations and generations later they forgot it was here. So there's just a bunch of undead interred here, and when Tar Baphon woke up, they all became active and started vying for power and favor and milling about and doing shit like that. And then just recently he blew open the entrance and killed everyone and commanded them to start sending him undead. So each one of these faction leaders is manufacturing undead in some way and sending it to Tar Baphon. And they're all trying to do it better than the others so that they get more favor.
So she would see us eliminate her competition?
Oh, I do not send him anything.
Oh, okay.
I would delight in seeing you thwart any of his schemes, though. I assume you're just going to fail. Though it will be amusing to watch him have to deal with you. Even a mosquito can make you scratch, after all.
Perhaps there's something you could, if it would be entertaining to you to see us try, but we may need a little help if there's anything you can...
What can you tell us about this place?
Or get us to help us maybe get there or defeat him.
She will tell you that there are 3 original masters here. Aeonet, Molem, and Clow. Aeonet is a Medusa. Aeonet. Indeed. The Ghast, named Molamat, is kind of a flesh crafter, and he's been sewing together legions. And then Clow was the architect of Fallowdeep centuries ago. And he is in another wing there, but he is a demi-lich. And his forces reside there.
And they're all on this floor, or are they on other levels?
They're all on this floor.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, she'll generally tell you that the storage facility known as Fallowdeep sprawls across a roughly 1 mile diameter beneath Glerhadring. Connected to the old dwarven ruins by the staircase, it can sequester tens of thousands of undead soldiers. In addition to its core features, there are 3 separate wings for the site's 3 custodians. The Ghast Molem in the Stitched Winged, the site's founder, the architect, Crowl, now a demi-lich, in the Gallery of Flies, and the Medusa Aeonite in the Petrified Halls.
Where do you want to go first? Boys?
The demi-lich last, at least.
You think so? I think we go Fleshcrafter first.
I fuck with Fleshcraft first.
Yeah.
I will ask Lion
My
Tari
blade.
which way the Fleshcrafter goes. Or I guess you should just told us where they all were.
Before I answer that, do you intend to stop the Whispering Tyrant at all costs?
I mean,
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, I think so.
Why
We're
is she
working our
asking
way
us
up
this
there.
question?
Sure.
She might help us.
She'll gesture behind her at these circular things on the ground. She'll be like, these are teleportation circles. If you wish, I'd be happy to send you to the Whispering Tyrant right now.
Noggin perks up a little bit.
I stopped Noggin from walking into the room to walk to the teleportation.
I think we would be remiss.
The Anthali even offers the use of the teleportation circles to the PCs, though she strongly encourages them to strike a blow to the Whispering Tyrant here before using them.
Before we go try to beat him in a feudal battle, we should at least cut off his resources.
I mean, the way we kill him is by having him destroy us.
Yes.
Well then,
She doesn't know that.
do we have an arrangement?
So we can...
You disrupt the Whispering Tyrant and I let you do it?
Seems fair to me.
In accord then, a toast. She'll wave her hand and a goblet will fly into it. The vampire stewards will pour you guys blood red wine. And she'll raise her glass.
Cheers.
I will also raise my glass, but I will not drink of it.
I won't drink it either. We gotta stay mentally fit. I can't have any alcohol.
She'll be like, do we not have a deal? Drink your wine.
Can I sense motive to see if she'll be really mad if I actually refuse a second time?
Go ahead and make a sense motive check.
This guy used to worship Caden Kaler,
God damn it.
and now he's refusing wine.
Yeah, what a puss.
You're right. I'll hear you think that and I'll drink the wine. I'll chug that thing.
Arazni will protect us, and I'll drink as well.
Dude, hell yes. That's what I love. That's what I love.
The mommy queen Arazni.
You guys have the benefits.
Mommy queen.
You guys have the benefits of Hero's Feast, caster level 20th.
Damn.
As a sign of Urgathoa's favor. Eirrik and Norm, what are your alignments?
Oh, I'm not drinking. I do. No, I'm not doing
So we don't have a deal then.
You should eat or drink.
I'm drinking it.
With respect, I do believe
Just
that
drink
goes
it,
against
Eirrik.
my code as a paladin. I don't think we will be in top form if Irori or Ayamade herself takes issue with this.
She'll be like, well, fair enough. Norm, what alignment are you?
Chaotic good.
Okay, it doesn't sit well with you. You have, kind of a bad taste in your stomach. You still have the effects of Hero's Feast, though. The other two of you are fine. This is very tasty food. It's the best food you've ever eaten. And, like, it has your favorite dish, whatever it is, and, like, once you, like, take it and eat halfway through it, you look back where it came from, and it's, like, refreshed, brand new, the perfect temperature, a full serving.
From the goddess of gluttony, I imagine it's very delicious.
I'm loving it.
It specifically says, this banquet perpetually renews itself as a sign of Urgatho's favor.
That's sick, though.
Indeed. Permanent Hero's Feast. Yeah, everyone in this room is affected by Hero's Feast.
That's so cool.
It's like just been chewing.
Yeah. So basically, she's like, there are 3 wings. This one over here. To the north is the Stitch Wing.
The Plague Quarter.
Yeah, I got the same feeling. Where
Yep.
It's already a circle. Like,
yeah.
we got this. What? Maldraxxus?
Whatever that
Next Ramus.
I was
Naxxramas.
thinking of the Shadowlands dungeon with the 3 wings.
These are the 3 wings.
Theater of Pain.
Theater of Pain.
Theater of Pain?
Yeah.
Sure, it's kind of like Theater of Pain. You've got the Necro Wing, then you have the Architect Wing, and you have... Yes, exactly. You have the Medusa Wing, the Demi-Lich Wing, which is going to be like Frost-themed, and then the Plague Wing. So yeah.
It's straight up next Ramus. I love it.
Nice. I'm digging it, man. What about all these?
We could probably do 1 encounter, because 840, so you don't want to play too long.
That's probably fine.
Yeah.
So what ring do you guys want to go to first? These here, I can like kind of reveal them. These just go on for like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of feet. And they end in like rooms that are full of terracotta soldiers, or would be full of like terracotta zombies that aren't there anymore.
Oh, I see. Cool.
I'll take a shot.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
You guys want to go to the Flesh Wing first, or you want to go Deuce Wing?
What?
What do you
You
guys
said
think?
the flesh dude. Let's go beat the abomination.
I mean, I'm open to suggestions, but I'm down to fucking Abomination.
I don't have any intelligent thoughts at the moment.
I don't
long as
have
it's
any
not the
intelligent
Demi-Lich
thoughts
one.
ever, so...
Jitzel's like, Zim's like, ain't that the truth, huh?
Right?
Takes another swig of the
All I know
mead
is-
that's refreshing in your mug right now.
It's literally like I drink it all, and then I look...
It's like it's from the Marvel thing. It's like Thor's beer. It goes whoosh and just refills, and
Are
it's
there
like,
any
oh.
benefits from the Hero's Feast, or is it just like an endless feast?
Oh, Hero's Feast gives you all sorts of shit. Yeah. It's a like 6th level spell.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's real good.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop.
All you had to do was partake in the blessings of the undead one.
You know, compromise where you can.
You are cured of all sickness and nausea. You gain the benefits of neutralized poison and remove disease, and you gain 18 temporary hit points. Furthermore, you get a +1 bonus on will saves and a +4 bonus against poison and fear.
That seems pretty good for where we're going.
Indeed, it's a Hero's Feast.
How long does it last?
24 hours.
Nice.
Oh, shit, nice.
Indeed. Well,
I'm definitely a fan of the +2 will saves.
But yeah, that's nice.
well, as it always is, wherever you guys would like to go, I will uncover.
Stitchcrafter.
Yeah,
Let's go fuck that gas up.
yeah.
Sure, to the necrograft room. There seem to be 2 doors.
Can you move us to where that is?
It's against the north.
He's fucking with it now.
Sick.
He fucks with it.
Boom, there are 2 doors for you to take your pick of.
West is the best place.
Yeah?
So be it.
Ashir.
It's like Final Fantasy maps.
Yeah, right?
A boom.
Left and right, left and right.
This laboratory holds several large stone blocks that serve as tables, various bone saws, hooks, large surgical blades hang from several wall-mounted racks. Hoses, spigots, and meat hooks extend from the ceiling, allowing technicians to hoist, rinse, and rub down carcasses with alchemical powders that arrest the first stages of rot.
This is definitely Theater of Pain.
Sounds a lot like it.
Yep.
There is a thing here. It is a scurry-looking thing. Oh, it's one of these. Oh, boy. You see a brawny creature that has had its skin completely flensed from its form, revealing the violent pulsing of its massive exposed muscles.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Fucking built as shit.
That boy skipped one.
As he sees you, and you see him, he says, fresh meat. Yeah, we can roll initiative.
It's fucking
Sure.
it's fucking Dave Bautista without skin.
Oh, I mean, obviously Noggin is leading the way. And you're right. It does look like Dave Bautista.
Yeah, dog. Let's do it up. What's his jam? What's he all about? Dude, he's got
Pump the jam.
Pump the Jams. Sure. Is there a dude in front?
I mean, Noggin's in front somewhere.
Creature.
Probably.
Pump up the jam. Pump it up.
Yeah, I see 4 people. 3 people. Let's roll this D3. 1, 2, 3. 2, right in the middle. Yo. What's up?
Yo.
Hi.
Dave.
Hi. Hi.
Hey, what up, Dave?
Hi. He will just slam into you as hard as he can. Yeah, that seems appropriate. Against your combat maneuver defense, Mr. Hugo.
God, that's bad.
Did it not roll it for me?
32, actually pretty decent.
There we go.
Never mind.
Oh, my bonus is 32.
Plus 32.
Yeah.
My bonus is
Only
32.
on a 1.
He basically runs up like a freaking linebacker, just like knocks aside the like table in his way or whatever, and with a hand, he just like puts his whole hand on top of Hugo's head and just kind of like shoves him back into the wall. You move 5 feet back. He'll move with you. And as he hits you, his claws tear into you a little bit, and you take some bleed damage, which immediately goes away.
Nice.
Eirrik, there is a creature. You see it. It looks horrifying. Are you immune to fear?
No.
Make a will save against fear. You do not have the +4 from Hero's Feast.
+2 to this.
Rip.
Oh yeah, you steal yourself. Hey, you've seen worse.
I don't like that. I'll make a knowledge religion check.
Nobody likes that.
What the fuck is that?
This is a Eorsh.
Yeah, it is. I got to summon those in Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous.
The bodyguards and spies of undead masterminds, Eorshes appear as gory giants. Although in its natural form possesses no skin, it can steal the flesh of another creature, flaying its victim in mere seconds and leaving it in an unimaginable shock and pain.
Wow. That doesn't sound very fun.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
It's not at all.
I'll inspire Smite. And
Wise. Wise.
I will move to here.
Norm! There's a thing in front of you. Your friends tell you it's undead.
Laser beams!
Laser beams!
Are you going to channel twice?
Fuck yeah.
Sorry,
Resident
start of your turn, make a will save against fear. You have a +2, not a +4, because the feast didn't sit quite right with you.
Okay.
You could have gotten a +2, Garm. A 25, you literally succeed because of the feast. Look at that. It's already coming together.
Love it when a plan comes together.
Love it when a plan comes together.
It's like when you eat really bad food.
Yeah, 2 will saves for me, you say? as you just do damage and I have to roll. Jerk.
Excuse man.
Yes, spellcasters, right? The 22 is actually a 24. What's your DC? What's your charisma bonus? Norm, is it like a 10?
What? Oh, God.
7? You have DC 25.
7.
It fails both of them. It's destroyed. Takes 240 damage.
I win.
Oh no, I'm sorry, it succeeded one of them. It takes 180 damage. It's still alive. It's still alive.
Norm is all of a sudden.
Hugo, there's this thing like
to attack.
it did 180 damage. The creature's still there. It has like 30 health. It's got its hand on your skull cap right now, and you can feel its fingernails like on their own vibrating and slicing through your skin. What would you like to do?
I'd like to attack it, or would that be the negative? Whatever.
No penalties. You can attack it.
I'll attack it full round action.
It dies.
Yep.
Wait, roll the crit.
There's nothing to it.
Its AC is... You just roll the attacks, I'll tell you. Its AC is 30.
Just, you have to roll a 15. So
There we go.
Your first
It was
attack...
your first one. What does it
Nice.
confirm?
First one kills.
Yep, well, first one confirms. Zim, you get your attack of opportunity. Zim, you're not in range of it, are you?
We are. Wait, was I not in range?
You were not in range of it. It was here. It was here. Sorry, it was here.
Oh, I thought it pushed itself too. Oh, it was one
Yep.
step. Okay.
Yep. You kill it, Hugo.
Nice.
If I hit with 2 attacks, I automatically rip your skin off unless you make a fortitude save.
What the fuck?
What?
It just doesn't have
Good thing
pounce.
We're just basically one-shotting everything.
I didn't even
Norm.
attack that
Yeah,
combat.
that's crazy.
I mean, Norm did 180 damage to it.
My bad, guys. I apologize for
Norm,
not doing
stop.
more.
There's a door to the left, 2 doors to the right. Where do you want to go?
I just
How many channels do you have left?
I mean, I guess we can keep going if our encounters are that fast. You just start deleting shit.
3.
I just imagine Norm walks in
Should
the
we
room
maybe
like this.
take a rest and get some of those channels back, or?
We've already started this wing. We might as well finish it.
I mean, the only reason I have so few is because I'm doing it twice.
Right, and I'm worried
Takes
that we're
3.
gonna run out, but
I mean, he doesn't use them for anything.
He has mass heal as well.
I also
guess.
have mass heal, which is going to do 160.
All right,
Healing to everyone and damage to undead.
Yeah, he just happened to go before you guys. Otherwise, you would have killed it before he got to go. Everyone deals damage in this party but Eirrik.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just like cyclops through this guy's shoulder and like his arm, and he's like, "Argh!" It's like his limb just falls off to the ground and disintegrates. And then Hugo like knocks the hand off his face and just slices him in half. Just collapses to the ground. It's a spray of blood.
is there anything notable in this room?
I don't know. I moved past it.
Okay, onwards to the.
There's 5 adamantine wire saws for cutting through flesh. There's one among the room's equipment, there is a bloodstained shield that seems rather nice. I'll put it in your inventory. It is a Elysian shield. Indeed. There's also a 76,000 gold piece item. Put that in there too. The Mantle of Faith. Against you, damage reduction 5, bypassed by evil. I'm sure it'll do nothing for the rest of this game.
Actually, against plants.
Against them plants.
No.
You're opening that door?
I guess so.
Sure.
Yeah. Lead to the next wing.
Seems good.
This seems to be a stitching lab.
Nice. That's not scary at all.
Boasting 3 workbenches of varying sizes, this laboratory is equipped for the repair of damaged corpses and the stitching together of disparate body parts to create new undead creatures. Each station has cabinets beneath the workbench that contain spools of thread, needles of varying gauges and materials, and numerous forms of adhesive. A pair of multi-jointed legs, more than 10 feet long, sits atop of one of the benches. There are a couple of creatures here. They don't know who you are.
I thought that was the wing boss in the first room.
They don't know who you are. They'll roll initiative. What? Noggin, you're up first. You see these things as you open the door. One square
Luckily,
back.
I can. Oh,
You don't open the door and then move, and then we roll initiative.
true, I guess. But I could be 5 feet closer.
Sure, I'll move this guy 5 feet here.
Damn it!
That's what you get for bitching.
All right. So be it. I will.
Real quick, you might want to attack these. This white statue of a bald human is marbled with glowing green eyes and veins of energy. They look like this, except they're dudes.
Powerfully bald.
Yes, they are skinless, marbled statues with glowing green veins of energy. They are like the Fell Maiden from Tomb of Sargeras.
Oh,
This is wow.
Okay.
Fucking Professor Xavier. piece of shit.
so I don't want to attack them because
I mean, they're not undead.
they're statues. So
They're constructs. They're working.
Just say
I
hi.
guess we could just, walk on by, right? Or
well,
attempt to.
seeing as I'm the only person who rolled higher than them, I'll just
The one closest to you will be like,
greetings. Hello.
hello, how are you?
Great. We're just exploring, as explorers would tend to do.
I am Yana. This is Parnel.
Noggin, Darkbrew. Well met.
Well met. She's like sewing something. This one will be female, the other one's male.
We're just passing through, if that's all right with you.
But of course.
We have an
you.
urgent message for
Yeah, you guys aren't in combat.
Nice.
Mulamat. Mulamat? Do you happen to know where we can find him?
Molmot. She'll be like, yes, that vile creature. He's somewhere up ahead. We were born when this complex was younger. We've recently ventured to this area. He's rather off-putting. Kind of dislike the way he treats, mortals such as yourself. It's rather rude.
I see. Well, we've
Thank
come
you for-
to teach him a lesson, so.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you seem, I don't know how to say this. It's been some time since we've had conversation, and like the male one will have come over and be like, yes, it's been some time, Yana. It's been some time.
We'll enter the room.
It's been some time since there have been those here that we could speak to about things that only they would understand. You see, we were not always like this. We were once mortals, like you. We were, of course, killed, consumed. I don't recall, but we do remember snippets of our mortal life. We were wed, we believe, and there are memories of love, but I don't understand them. I don't know how it would be possible, but I believe part of our souls still reside inside these structures. This is what we research here, trying to figure out a way to get out, as it were. Listen, as I said, we are struggling with this. If you possess knowledge of soul magic, or if you come upon any books or anyone in the compound that would be willing or capable of, returning us to a mortal form, we would like to explore the next chapter of our lives instead of remain as we have for the last several centuries.
Can you leave this place?
Not in these. These bodies are stuck here, though our minds are free to choose what we will, but the legs and arms will simply not carry us out of here. We've tried many times to ascend the steps.
If we were to teleport you out of here.
They'll like shrug and be like, we honestly don't know anything of magic. It may work, though they kind of look at their forms. These forms may just be immune to magic. They are quite resilient.
It's quite possible the Lord Boss guy is, casting his voodoo magic on you. So
Can I make a knowledge
Maybe-
arcana check about this?
maybe we go deal with the Lord Boss guy.
Yeah,
when
maybe
we
we'll
come
go
back.
see if he has the key to your souls and
Yeah.
for you.
She would tell you. They would tell you that like, well, we've like assembled a list, and they'll like show you this like
I see.
well written list, like it's in very beautiful handwriting, as it's like precise because they're constructs. They believe based off of the knowledge they've put together from whatever like documents or conversations or kind of like shop talk they've heard in the flesh works and other places here about like the creation of undead, they believe that a procedure to return them to life would require fresh bodies to serve as receptacles, expensive material components worth at least 5,000 gold pieces each, and someone capable of casting 7th level or higher necromancy spells. That is like what they've put together. There may be parts of those you can change or improve on. That's just like what they know so far. So like if you can find them like not rotting bodies and gold material components totaling this amount of money, and someone who can cast that spell, they think they could undergo as a ritual and like come back to life.
Can Jitzel cast that spell that they need?
Doubt it.
Jitzel can cast 7th level spells, correct?
Yes.
So, Jitzel...
Question is, can you cast a specific necromancy spell?
It just needs to like do a ritual from that school. So, he doesn't have a necromancy spell. If he had any necromancy spell, it would work. If he learns one when he levels up, or if he finds a scroll of it. Most clerics have access to the necromantic spell school, so if you find like a scroll of the 7th level spell, you could probably use that. Or if you find someone here capable of casting them that's willing to work with you.
I see.
But yeah, I mean, they'll let you pass. And yeah, they, as you guys are like receptive to the offer, Yana and Parnel. And they're like both like very happy to let you guys stay here if you want to. As they say, they've recently come here like in the last 50, 60 years or something. But this wing is under the control of the ghouls. And it wasn't the ghoul that made them. It wasn't the zombie guy that made them. It was the demi-lich in another wing that made them. And he like gave them, yeah. He they believe, they don't really recall, but they believe that they were once like servants of his or like students of his. And they pissed him off somehow. And he disciplined us by trapping our souls in like crystalline prisons. And then he grafted them into these bodies. And they were like traded to the guy who controls this wing like 50 or 60 years ago as part of some arrangement between the two of them, as the leaders of these different wings like talk periodically, though they haven't more recently. So they were kind of like gifted to this wing to like help this guy with his experiments. But the guy here like has let them do whatever they want for the last 20 years. So they've been trying to figure this out. So yeah. There you go. You can certainly fight them if you wish.
I don't really want
Don't think we need to do that, yeah.
I did promise you an encounter, so. But yeah. Yana and Parnel.
They seem cool.
They do seem cool. I want to try helping if we can, but I guess we'll have to go see the Lich guy.
If restored, the two count the PCs as close allies and may accompany them as cohorts, or even serve as replacement characters should any players die.
How about that?
That's why they don't quite remember what they used to be. Who knows what I was?
Who knows? That could be anything.
Yep. I like that the game's just like, here's like a couple more, because we're getting to the point where like the players are just not recoverable. Like,
yeah,
right. Teleport to the negative energy plane doesn't seem like something.
Or like, yeah, I'll just plane shift him into a sun.
Goodbye, Abby.
But yeah, we can pause there for the night. I believe you guys are 16.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say probably imagine leveling up to 17 next time we play. Probably after you like complete a wing or something. We can take a pause and you guys can level to 17. So when's the next time we can play? What's the next good time?
How about tomorrow?
I've read
for next Thursday.
I think someone wasn't.
I'm not. I will not be here next
Thursday after.
The 3rd.
Yeah.
Should be.
All right. We'll plan for the 3rd then. Good session, everyone.
Next week.
Fantastic.
Thanks for playing.
Games, boys.
Bye.
GG's, bye.